This is our plan.
Okay, okay, here's what we said. Vlan, Elsyan as a tank. No, we have a better one. Fang, and
then we talked about vampires.
Okay.
No, you know what? We'll just let Elsyan go first. Let him get hit by something, and then just have him yeet damage back at the thing, and then I'll just slowly heal him.
So, hello everybody, and welcome to Crabby D&D.
This is going to go perfectly.
Indeed, I am here with all of my players. Sudz.
Hello.
Harlan.
Hello.
Sam.
Hello.
Simon.
Hello.
Jamie.
Hello.
And Infernal.
Hello.
I hate that.
It upsets
I
me.
still haven't changed it on Discord. I keep forgetting.
Yeah. Alright, just turn Jamie down a little bit. So yes, I am here with all of my players, and they are preparing to fight the boss. The only thing I'm going to say before this is Sudz has loud family at the moment, so if he doesn't speak at any point, but he wants to say something, he might type it. In such a case, I will read out what he types and so on to the stream. User announcements. Thank you to Sasha for the artwork, tabletop audio for the free audio you provide. You can go and find that online. Any combat maps like this one you see before you were made in Dungeon Painter Studio. Any more detailed world maps like this one are made on incarnate.com. And the entire D&D setup is played in Tabletop Simulator. Right. Let's get on with this, shall we, seeing as you've got a boss fight. Last session, our party of adventurers, Elsyan, Queglod, Sasha, Malcom, Bern, Rook and Fang had made their way up the tower, leading to their graduation. But they weren't students, so why should they?
Oh.
As they
Did the tests.
as they went up the tower and the final piece of it, they reached the final puzzles. Going through them fairly quickly with the big brain of Elsyan plus the effort put in by the rest of the party, they overcame the final challenges and entered into a waiting room, where Queglod was called by the headmaster to enter into his office alone. And the party strangely obliged. As Queglod went into the boss room, and as she spoke to the individual about various things, she sat there patiently, waiting, listening, speaking, and taking her turn going back and forth, before finally the doors opened once more to the party as they prepared to fight, Feng hiding in the corner, the stone room surrounding them with the red carpet leading in through the double doors into this chamber. Before you all is a octagonal chamber. On each side there seem to be bookshelves of various types, some of them aglow with various bits of magic and arcanery. There are trinkets and baubles placed in various places around here, as well as what looks to be a golem standing in front of them behind Queglod. The floor itself is wood, unlike the rest of the tower, which is otherwise made of stone. The golem stands there with a basket helmet across its head, a large steel breastplate, and a mostly ruined metallic and leather skirt. On its hands it has two glowing starry gauntlets, and it peels the large longsword into two as it forms two of them and holds them in a position as it stands preparing for combat. Behind that is a raised platform, wood also with a wood railing around the outside, and a desk facing towards the party with a chair set behind it. On the back wall and around several of the walls are bookshelves. And finally, standing atop this platform, looking down at the entirety of the party, after slamming his staff into the ground, a slight shockwave of greenish energy going out from him and otherwise opening the door. He stands there and looks down, the three skulls, his main one and then the two placed upon his shoulders. The staff in his hand, similarly designed with three skulls placed in a vertical motion, looking in different directions. The string and rope wound around the staff itself, as the individual wears a beautiful green robe with plate armor, breastplate combo. The magical essence of it seems to deem some form of connection in some way to whoever this individual serves. As you look about the room, a scent of incense fills the room as you now prepare for combat. As the headmaster shouts, "Let the final test begin!" I'd like everyone to roll me initiative, please.
Okay, I'm scared.
Is he part of the test?
19.
Well,
Are we
I'm gonna
fighting
start.
you or? Oh,
I'm gonna start mind blasting him, so he's gonna be part of the test whether he wants to or not.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah.
Alright, Harlan, are
Chris,
you in the
could you
tabletop
roll
server?
Not yet. I will be attempting to join.
That was an 8 on your part. -1 is 7. I know your initiative pretty easily now.
Oh, one moment.
Chris, do you do bonuses for nat 20s on initiative?
Yes, because it is an ability check.
Awesome. What about nat 1s?
Also true.
Okay, cool.
That leaves some options open.
Yeah, I have a -2 initiative.
For a second, I thought, oh great, Simon's first. And then he says now.
Because there's a natural 20 on that side, and then he goes, cool.
I am
Not once.
determined.
Sees the natural 1. Oh.
Okay, well, strategically, there's some good news and some bad news.
So,
The good news is, of course, Queglod is not working with the golem. The bad news is Queglod is not working with the golem.
Queglod going to die.
This is
so
fun.
25 to 20.
Now,
27.
Did you get a natural? You got a natural 20. All right.
Yes,
Fair
I did.
20 to
What is
15.
supposed to do that?
19.
19 on Rook. Nice. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
Oh, no. 9.
Fun.
11.
All right. So Malcom, big space. Rest of party. Well, I tell a lie. Actually, there's Rook in that mix.
Yeah, there's Rook.
Okay,
and
there's not
stuff
big
like
space.
that.
There's only 2 things to take their initiative. Granted, they're 2
Now.
scary things. Okay, Chris, don't say shit like that.
That was me.
I mean, we were all thinking it. That guy is
I mean-
so clearly a summoner.
Yeah,
Of
Chris
course,
made him.
guys. This is obviously Chris's self-insert, and of course that's going to be a summoner.
This isn't my self-insert.
That's
Princess.
Princess.
It has a tiara. It's 100%
If it were
a
me-
princess.
It's also got an eye patch.
If
Is
it
a
were me,
pirate?
yeah, he's a pirate.
It's a pirate
It's
princess.
a pirate princess.
Awesome.
Yes.
A pretty pirate princess.
Yes, exactly. If this were me, one, it wouldn't be undead. It would, so it would be female, a Sylvari from Guild Wars 2,
Oh god.
a necromancer
Oh.
summoner or a ritualist,
Yeah. I mean,
and it would be OP.
I will
You're
be a
wrong.
portal master.
Okay,
as well.
but-
Definitely go for the druid.
okay, right. Here's the thing. What obviously has happened here is Chris is trying to hide his self-insert.
It's
You're right.
disguised.
He's secretly a
disgusting.
shape-changed Sylvari
True.
from Guild Wars
And then
2
and then
that-
there's Elsyan hiding his secret insert. Secretly, Sam is a corrupt diplomat. Coincidence, he has the same
I mean-
last name as our current president. Or prime minister.
Okay, okay. Listen here. I do not speak for Boris. For right now, Boris is too busy coughing up pneumonia.
It was mild strains, wasn't it? But yeah.
For now.
Alright, so, top of initiative, Malcom. You're at the back of the party. You immediately... Oh, I need to roll for Fang. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Fang got a natural 20. He beats you on initiative.
Oh, wow.
He hides better.
Tank Fang.
He hides inside a sofa.
Fang. Why could... Okay, if I'd rolled those rolls for hits and stuff, that would have been very dangerous. So Fang rolled a natural 20 on his initiative, and then a natural 20 to hide. So Fang's not in this combat. So...
He is now a sofa.
Fuck,
No
we're
one
missing
knows.
one tank now.
Oh dear God, Feng is just going to be the only person left alive, and he's going to be hidden in that sofa for the rest of his life.
Next campaign, we come to the same place, and there's just Fang.
There's just a
and
Fang's
he goes,
skeleton.
ow, and then it's Fang.
No.
And we fucking die.
Fang becomes the villain for campaign 2. What's his backstory? I was abandoned by my old adventuring party in a night in
Okay,
a
we
necromancer's
wouldn't
tower.
have
We
abandoned.
didn't abandon Fang.
We
died.
died.
Same thing. Alright.
No.
So, Malcom, top of the initiative. You look into the room, you can see the flesh golem as it stands, rising up. You see Queglod currently rising from her chair also. Both of them now battle ready, and the individual behind his hand on the railing with the staff planted onto the ground where he stands.
Is Queglod still looking at us, or?
She turns and looks at the flesh golem in more of a avoidance stance, but is otherwise mostly distracted.
Fifth level moonbeam.
Okay.
Fire.
Where are you casting it?
Yep. Gonna see if he's involved or not in this.
Where are you casting it? On...
Casting it in this area here.
What's being cast?
Moonbeam.
Beam.
Moonbeam. Let me get a radii real quick.
Oh yeah, to clarify, you said that fuck you, Radiant casters thing was fucked up, right?
Where would you like it, Sudz?
I think he said there.
There?
Right there.
Right there?
Fucking hope so. Otherwise I'm
Okay.
screwed.
Okay. As you cast Moonbeam, you reach forward and the moon and the moonshine begins to appear above all of this as it begins to cascade down. I need to check something.
Oh, magic is disabled inside this room.
It's like, I'm gonna
Not
yes.
technically magic, bitches.
What he is going to do is he is going to use Counterspell on Moonbeam.
Motherfucker.
He just noted that right there.
He's gonna cast it higher than
Does anyone,
fifth?
does
No,
anyone have
he's gonna
Counterspell?
cast
Counterspell.
it. He's gonna cast it at 3rd level,
Wait,
So he has
what?
to roll for it.
What's the range on Counterspell?
60 feet.
Oh, it's 60.
Yup.
5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20,
What's
25,
my
30,
spell slots
35,
called?
40, 45, 55, 60. You're just within range.
Does
me
anyone have
check
the
my spell
action
slot.
to counterspell the counterspells?
You really
Checking my
gonna-
spell slots, Chris. Hold on. Okay, I don't.
Aw.
Remind me, Bruce, is
That's
counterspell based on the level of the spell or the level of the spell slot?
Spell slot.
Okay.
So
It's
it
the level of
sucks
it's,
for
it-
Warlocks,
it's
yeah.
the level of the spell slot.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
In what regard?
Okay, so
For-
say
for
that.
auto
okay,
success.
sorry, no, I understand
Yeah.
now. So if you upcast, let's say for example, Flaming Sphere to 9th level, it would take a 9th level counterspell to
Okay.
get rid of it.
I figured that
Yes.
was how it works. I just wanted to check,
Yeah.
because It's not.
No, that's fine.
It's not super explicit in the description.
No, that's fine.
That just seems to be the most sensible way to run.
Yeah.
Okay,
It is
so
otherwise-
he's casting counterspell. Are you trying to counterspell, Bern?
No, because I don't want to use a 4th level counterspell.
Okay.
Well, he's
You-
only doing a 3rd level counterspell.
Yes, but I have no 2nd or 3rd level spells.
Fair enough. Carry on then.
Okay. You watch as he lifts his hand up and proceeds to cast the ignition for counterspell. You watch as it goes through, and as a result, the moonbeam is cancelled.
Of course he succeeded. With a level 3.
It's plus 15 or some shit,
No, it's plus his spellcast ability modifier. It's not that high.
which is
Yeah, it's
probably
only
plus
14.
15.
It's only 40.
Infernal.
Plus 15, so he has 50 in his spellcasting ability. Alright, good to know. His DC is 32. Have fun
Yep.
saving his spells.
Okay.
Alright,
I'll manage it.
anyway. So, he counterspells your moonbeam.
Yeah. And my
Look, he spent a spell slot. That's something.
One of his 3rd level spell slots, which he has like 4 of,
Look,
maybe even more.
Infernal, just look on the bright side. That's what we're trying to do here.
There is no
No.
right side.
Okay, he's making arrows.
Can't you see those darn gauntlets? There's no bright side to it.
Aurum to Queglod? I feel like we're playing chess now.
Forum takes Queglod. Checkmate.
Arachne takes Rook.
I think he
Right.
wants all of them to go towards
Rook runs
Queglod.
straight
Okay.
in.
So, with the command as a bonus action to have them all go up, and I'm going to assume protect Queglod. B is going to
I
move
think we
up.
should go one
Move up
more.
to here.
Yeah, that's right.
Aurum was previously here. There. So
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Arachne can scuttle round across the ceiling, so having to go up and vertically will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and it will be there where Arachne can get going across the ceiling and landing. The ceiling, by the way, is about, given the platform being about 5 foot up, the height of this room stands about 14, 15 feet up.
Okay. And how tall is this thing?
This thing probably stands at around about 11 feet-ish.
To weave it.
Bloodweave it?
Yep.
So what's that, an attack roll? Or a saving throw?
Yes. It's an attack roll, then they have to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, go ahead and make the attack roll then.
The +8.
Hits.
Yeah, just 6
6 points of...
piercing.
Okay. You watch as the threads strike against the flesh. They go through, but they don't seem to do any damage. The creature itself seems to be immune to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
It's considered all my companion's attacks are considered magical when trying to bypass immunities and resistances.
Okay. In which case it does 6 points of damage, you said?
Yes, and then it needs to make a saving throw.
What kind?
Strength.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
see this?
gonna succeed, guys.
Difficult.
That is a 14.
That fails.
Okay.
It is grappled.
It's
Wow,
grappled.
roll.
It is grappled,
Roll fairly
and
low.
it is caused, and it's bleeding.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Probably immune to both of those, but let's be honest.
Bleeding just means there's advantage on your survival checks to track a monster.
Oh really? I thought it was you can't be healed if you're bleeding.
No, that was a rule which I played around with and then removed just because it was too cumbersome. Okay. B, going off my sheet here, is going to use a tail strike at this thing. That is a 6 plus 7.
What does grapple do, by the way?
Grapple means it can't move.
Okay.
That's it. So it take... Oh, that was a 6 plus 7. Which is 13.
What is it?
That doesn't hit. 6 plus
A
7
tail?
on the tail attack, yeah.
A 6. Tail is +9 to attack.
Plus 9?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Bite and claws are +8. Tail is +9.
Ah, that change.
No idea, but that's what it says right here on her character sheet.
Okay, we'll follow that then. So plus 9 with the 6, that hits on a 50.
Okay, I need to make a con save.
It needs to make a con save.
Yeah.
Guess who's going to be using
Wonder
Yeah.
if it's gonna
Yeah.
succeed this one.
That's a low roll as well. That's an 11.
That fails.
That fails. What is it?
Incapacitated for 1 round.
You note as it slumps forward to be incapacitated, it seems to stand back up almost immediately. It's immune to incapacitation.
Well, at least we know that.
Alright, so he failed the 2 saving throws from your minions, now he's gonna succeed on every single other one.
Yeah, maybe. And how much damage is that?
That is 16 slashing.
16. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I have nothing else I can do.
Okay. At this point, the lair will activate.
Oh, penis.
The
I'm
door's closed.
gonna need these.
Door's closed. Right.
Layer has activated. Oh no, I already don't like.
I have no idea what this is.
Portals.
No, not
Oh.
quite.
Summoning?
Portal.
Feels like
Nope.
summoning.
You watch as 6 of the books float off of the side of the walls, or off of the bookshelves, and begin to hover there as their pages begin to turn rapidly, glowing a light blue, as the pages face towards the ground, and the floor in this room, so any tile which is in this chamber, is electrified. Those who enter it for the first time on their turn or start their turn there take the following. So, Arachne. As she is on a surface, she is on the ceiling. Aurum and Queglod, you will take 6 points of lightning damage, as does the golem, which you watch begins to knit it back together.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
mechanic.
so he
isn't
heals
it?
from lightning. Okay.
Fucking Frankenstein.
So you take 6 points of lightning, no save, no nothing, just 6.
Yeah. And I get to take that again.
You know what? I'm honestly surprised they managed to find such well-proportioned body parts. Like, I feel like one arm should be, like, super swole, and the other should just be only normal swole.
There is already a creature that has that, and I'm not going to rip it off from that creature. It has that cool mechanic already. Alright.
Or takes 6 damage as well?
Yep.
3.
V's the only one who doesn't. Why is Aurum resistant to lightning?
Yeah, resistant lightning, then non-magical bludgeoning.
Okay. So, Rook, it is your turn.
Well, guess who's gonna get electrocuted?
You?
It counts for only walking on the floor, not each tile I'm gonna step on, right? I'm
You're
not gonna
only
take
walking on
really-
the floor. It's only once per round, yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I guess I have got the health to support this crap. So,
I hope they don't.
go through Aurum. Is that
Difficult terrain.
right? So
But
that's
seeing as you
5,
can just go 1, 2, 3,
1,
so on, it's not an issue.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Fucking flesh
35.
golems.
35? Okay.
Yeah. Cool. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay. At the beginning of you entering into this thing's range, I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, of course he does. Of course he does.
B is immune to this, but you, on the other hand, are not.
Well, that's 29.
You're fine.
Paralysis?
No. As you move within this thing's range, there is a stench of death that just reeks and rolls off of this thing. You catch a bit of sick in your mouth as you kind of go to throw up before you catch it, and you carry on with your turn. You are immune to this effect for the next 24 hours.
Okay,
Oh, very nice.
can I just say, with that description, I know what you meant is that he didn't actually throw up, but in my head, I've got him said he threw up, caught it in his hand, and pushed it back in.
Push it back in and shove it back out.
I saw a video of that the other day, and I haven't gotten out of my head, and I don't want it to be there.
Okay. So,
It's weird
Rook,
what you
what would you
followed
like to do?
Okay, so
Sorry.
cast
Weird
Hunter's
tangent.
Mark. Right, I'm going to. I'm just going to attack him. Just
Okay.
Why not?
You
3 attacks.
have advantage. Are you great weapon mastering?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Go ahead and roll them then.
Do I have to do them all individually, or can I just chuck them all together?
You can do them all together. And I'll take it on order left to right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead.
Wow.
So this is with a +6, correct?
Yes.
Hits, hits, and hits.
Yay!
So 3 hits, so that is 3d12. 3d12 plus 45, I want to say.
Yeah. What?
It's also
Hunter's
got,
Mark.
it's also got
Oh, Hunter's Mark, right. Hunter's Mark is an additional d6.
Right.
So that would be... Here you go. Be rolling any 1s or 2s.
Oh!
Nice.
Alright, that's a pretty nice hit.
So as your bonus action and your action, you do 85 points of damage to this thing.
Nice. Now I'm
Okay.
gonna wait to use my action surge until I get big and get more
As-
dice.
Okay. So the first attack does, seeing as I was taking this in left to right, like that. First attack does 18 plus 15 Okay, that's enough. As its reaction, after taking the first attack, you watch as it enters a controlled rage. For the remainder of this damage is halved, as it takes half from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
I mean, controlled rage.
Controlled rage.
What does controlled rage do?
It's rage.
I'm
very
not aware of such a
angry.
mechanic.
For
Only
those who are familiar with the flesh golem, it can rage when it needs to, but when it does, it considers its allies its enemies. So controlled rage means that it doesn't do that. It just goes into a rage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it just means it doesn't go berserk and murder everybody.
Yeah. Now, notably,
Well, that's no fun.
Now, I will say, as you learn about this thing, its rage will never end until its master tells it otherwise.
Duly noted.
So you can choose to not damage it; it will still get its stuff. So the rest of this is 22 plus 30, which is 52, halved to 26. Still good damage though. All right. As you slice into this thing 3 times, raising up the axe and bringing it down, carving through portions of it where its flesh is weakest, you watch as you carve across the meaty sections of it. It is still fairly burly, and a lot of the attacks seem to only do damage enough to kind of work through chunks of it. But after that first swing, you watch as it begins to muscle up. And with the electrifying portion, you watch as it begins to knit it back together, holding it in place. And it begins to shrug off quite a lot of the damage you're otherwise outputting towards it. As each strike goes through, you watch as your blade begins to quiver as it gets closer to the creature and strikes through it. You are certain that these are the Comet Strikers equipped to this creature.
I want them.
So it has Comet Strikers and Law.
Yep. I have the descriptions for both on my screen, so I'm ready for this. Okay, it's at the end of your turn, Rook. Use your movement, your action, and your bonus action.
Yeah, that's done. Yep, finished.
Okay. End of Rook's turn. It is the Headmaster's turn.
Please.
Do I need to take... How much damage do I take for electric?
It's at the beginning of your turn, not the end. So you already took 6 from
Okay,
entering
it's
the room,
just-
but that's it.
right, it's 6 constant, right, okay.
6 constant.
Right.
Okay. So, beginning with the Headmaster. What do I want him to do?
Die of a heart attack immediately.
Nope, he's not going to do
Stroke.
that. He doesn't have a heart.
Die of a severe migraine immediately.
I see you're being a problem. But let's make things interesting. He slams his staff into the ground once again, and you recognize he's going to cast haste on the golem.
Oh mother!
Oh,
Okay,
no.
we don't want that.
Counter that spell.
So what's haste?
Makes it
Okay.
go quick.
Gives it 2 actions.
It can give it caffeine.
To clarify,
magic
not just
coffee.
2 actions, it also doubles its speed.
Oh.
What is this thing's speed in its currently grappled state? Oh yeah, 0!
Still,
Still, yes, I
Still.
understand.
still haste.
If it gets out,
Come
it's
on,
gonna
man.
fucking do the bleached Sonido like meme on us.
You know what? This guy's just turned
So
into
Bern, are
fucking
you?
Static.
Wait, if it gets 2 actions, doesn't it still get 2 attempts to break out of the grapple?
Yes.
Well, grapple
Is
it
that
can
how it
use.
works?
Well, grapple it can choose to counter grapple or break out of it, which would take an attack, not an action.
Well,
Unless it
it's going an
specifies
attack.
otherwise that it takes an action to break out of it, which I believe with Arachne stuff it
Well,
doesn't.
to be quite fair, Chris, attack is an action.
I know,
It's an attack
but
action.
if it has multi-strike and it gets 3 attacks, it can attempt to break out the grapple 3 times as a result of
Okay,
that.
fair enough.
I would make the argument that multi-attack only applies if the first attack is actually an attack, whereas an ungrapple is an ungrapple.
But it applies
Harlan.
to players that way, Harlan. That's why it's
Oh.
that's why it's
Oh,
that way.
Yeah, it's the same rule for everyone, Harlan.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Players
I didn't
benefit
know
the
it
same
applied like that. I thought it just took an action.
No, that's why. That's
Yeah.
kind of what gives martial fighters actually quite a bit of a boon, because if anything's restraining or grappling, they can spend their attack to counter grapple or restrain, which means they can do it up to, for a 20th level fighter, 4 times, action surge 8 times.
I will duly note
They can
that.
also use it for their own grapples.
They can also use it for their own grapples,
Stem.
and if you
And
take,
shove.
if you
as well.
and shove, which means you can push something down and then hit it, which is fairly. to make it prone,
Yeah,
giving
that-
yourself advantage.
That's
That's good
being
to know.
counted.
Yeah. Also, something else you can do with the new martial adept feats that you can take from the new UA stuff. You can do your melee attack damage as part of the grapple, which is automatic hit. So if you have 8 attacks with action surge, you can grapple for your action and then hit it 8 times without rolling.
Can I just say, I like the thought of you just grabbing a guy by the shirt, getting an axe, and just mashing their face with it.
Well, it has to be unarmed attacks. So
Okay, fine. Mashing their face with your fist.
So you can be
decide the way.
So you can be a monk with strength rather than dex, and then take action surge, and then all of a sudden you just have a lot of attacks plus flurry of blows for extra damage. Anyway.
Oh dear lord.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, so
Back to this.
back to this. He's casting haste.
Yeah, that's
Infernal?
being counterspelled.
What level?
4.
Okay. You cast counterspell. The counterspell goes off. You watch as the magic goes off, and so does his haste. You watch as the magic which you cast, the symbol for counterspell, as it would usually strike the hand and disrupt their concentration, strikes that green outer bubble around him and disperses immediately.
Oh,
Do
so
not
you
know
can-
this magic, but counterspell didn't work.
So he's fast.
And now the golem is Zanuck.
Okay. I've got a thought that this could be psionics in some way, and I don't know how.
So use up your spell slot Infernal because it did succeed, but it failed. You failed successfully.
This
You
guy
successfully failed.
sucks.
I hate this. I want to murder both of these guys with a lot of psychic death.
You're welcome. All right. That's his action. As his bonus action, that's it. He ends his turn there. Elsyan.
Wonderful. Speaking of psychic death, right, obviously the big guy is a big concern, but that is something I'm going to have to do. I'm going to do a thing, Chris.
A thing.
A thing. I would like to get the ability to use 9 side points, please, but next turn, not this turn.
Okay. So you spend your bonus action as you focus intently, the psionic energy flooding your mind. You hold that motion in place, and you prepare to use that on the following turn. Still have your action.
Yep, and then I'm just going to do Mind Thrust, because...
On...
Well, let's focus the damage on one. Let's do it on the Flesh Golem thing.
Okay. Is that an attack roll or a saving throw?
I do believe it's a intelligence saving throw.
Okay, don't roll shite. It didn't. It got a 16.
What? That still fails!
Hooray! Alright, go ahead and do your damage. That's 3d10 for Mind Thrust.
At this stage... What level are we again? Level 11.
You're level 12, so yeah.
Yeah.
3d10?
Yep, just my game is lagging.
Oh, that's fine.
900 ping.
21
Woo.
damage. Nice.
That's
this-
effectively a cantrip.
Yeah. Good. It doesn't seem to be resistant or immune to psionics, it just takes the damage like a chump.
Yes. Die, you motherfucker!
Okay.
I'm done.
End of your... Ooh, is that your turn, or...?
Yeah, those side points, they're not the ones I take for my hit points, are they?
No. No, that's consumptive power, you can just choose to use them instead.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so.
So, now it is Bern and Sasha's turn.
Bern, you want to go
Like to go
first, or what you feeling?
I don't mind.
You pick. I'm happy to go either.
You go do your stuff, I'll focus on it.
Okie dokie. Well, first things first, it's been a while since we've used this one. Sasha's bringing out the blood shell.
Okay, so you halve your current hit points, but you gain temporary hit points equal to double what you lose.
Exactly.
Your
So let
maximum
me
is
just math
also
this.
halved.
Let me just math this out quickly.
Well, you just have to halve it because you gain your current hit points in temporary hit points, effectively.
Yeah, yes, that is true. Okay, so I've now got much health, but most of it's temporary. I also gain an additional AC, and I have. Is that an action or a bonus action that took?
Bonus action for Bloodshell, but it's a 3rd or 4th level spell, I believe.
Second.
Second. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's so cheap. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because it's a concentration thing, so I am kind of stuck.
Wait, so if you stop concentrating, do you just lose
If he
half
stops
HP?
concentrating, he gains
No,
half
I
of the
regain
temporary
He
hit points
gains
back.
back. Okay.
Yeah,
So
half
basically
his
I heal
maximum
back.
goes back up. So it means that effectively for every 2 points of damage, he takes 1 damage in his current state.
Okay. Yeah.
But if he then loses it, then things do more damage to certain things do more damage to temporary hit points. Mostly hematurgy spells.
Right. So, I go forth.
Take 6 points of lightning damage as you enter the room.
I can reach him, can't I?
It would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, you're fine.
Okay then. I am going to smack.
Smell his pits.
Okay.
Yes,
Good
Mick.
point. Smell his pit. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw for being within range of him.
Is this real or are you just fucking
No,
with me?
no,
Chris?
stench. It's an actual ability.
Why?
Trolls have it,
It's-
don't they?
Trolls have it.
as well.
Troglodytes have it. Corpse flowers have it. Quite a lot of undead do. Con
Funny
save.
enough, rotting corpses
Right,
are
plus
pleasant to be in.
5.
Plus 5 is 11. You fail. In this moment, as you move up to within 10 feet of it, so there rather than
Does
there.
this count as poison, by the way?
Do you get poisoned when you smell your own outfits?
Depends.
Actually,
In this case,
I'm gonna
maybe.
consult another creature for this because it doesn't say so, but this is custom stats for it, so I might have just missed it. I'm gonna quickly check. Let's check the corpse flower. That's the one which I know it's on. That's the one it's most related to. Let's see. From corpse flower stench. Well, that's specifically stench of death. Great. You said troglodytes have it?
Troglodytes have got it, yeah. It's the one thing they have going for them. Because they literally live in garbage.
Constitution saving throw or be... Oh no, theirs is will be poisoned. So it is just... Okay, so yeah. You're immune to poison, correct?
I'm resistant against poison damage, but I also gain advantage on saving throws against it.
So you would have advantage on this.
Oh, hell yes. 23.
Alright, you're fine. Okay.
Fuck you.
You move up with your dwarven sense of mostly bludgeon smell due to the mass alcohol and the raging bars at night. You push through.
Right. And I'm going to smack it with me mace.
With me mallet. Go ahead and give me a attack roll.
Right. No, I'm not in any way going to get advantage, am I?
Nope.
Worth a try, just to check. And 7 plus 8, I believe.
15 hits. Just.
Hits. Lovely. And now we roughly know what its AC is. And does this thing count as undead?
It is an undead construct, yes.
Excellent. Okay, so that's 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 2d6, I think.
Yep, because it's undead.
I'm just triple checking on my hammer because it's been my mace since it's been a while since I looked at it.
That's fine. Or the
2d6, yes.
2d6 and it's radiant damage, where the 1d8 is fire damage.
Yes.
Deal 6 plus
4 radiant.
That's 6 plus 4, correct? Or is it plus 5?
Plus 6 plus. I don't know.
Or is it
Plus
half? So 3
plus 4, yeah.
3 fire damage plus 4 is based off of the 3, so that makes it 7 halved to 3. and then you take 4 points of radiant damage as it reflects back to you.
Wait, why is it half to 3?
Because he's raging.
Oh, right, yeah. And you said that the radiant thing wasn't a thing anymore, Chris.
No, I said no. It's present here. It's the only thing that's been present throughout the dungeon. The
Well,
ravine isn't present here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So you take 4 points of radiant damage, and make me a concentration check for Bloodshell.
Swear to God, if you can.
He's got advantage because of Warcaster, and the DC's
I
10.
asked you guys this!
I said it's still going.
You succeed.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're fine. Alright.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna be on grapple duty then.
Bern? Bern.
Roll.
Alright.
I won't block the door so everyone else can go in.
Everyone else being Malcom.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe Fang.
don't know
Or maybe
what you're-
Fang. Yeah, maybe Fang wants to run in and take 6 points of damage. He'll be
Go
dead.
for it, Fang.
He'll be dead in 3 turns.
We believe in Fang. He is the best of us.
And you said, I don't know what this magic was, the green stuff.
No, you have no idea what it is.
Okay then, don't want to step in there. This is a construct, so he's probably immune to necrotic. Yes, very cool. 6-head play incoming. I'm just gonna attack.
Gonna attack it? Okay.
Yeah.
The spear flies in through the door, weaves around, and darts into the back of the thing. Go ahead and make me an attack roll with advantage because of B.
Alright.
That hits.
That should be like a 23 to hit. or some
Fine.
shit.
You know its AC is 15, so it hits.
Yeah, and I have a plus 12 to hit with this, I
So,
think.
so you'd need a 2, 3 or lower, or 2 2s or lower. Okay, so 19 plus
7. No, wait, plus 9. Sorry.
what type of damage is this? Piercing.
Piercing this.
Okay. So what was it? Plus what? Sorry.
Plus 9.
So 28 halved to 14. Okay.
And second attack.
Second attack. Go ahead. Hits.
Oh. 18.
18 halved to 9. Okay. That is enough.
Now for what?
You watch as the Fleshmaster, as it is called, is struck. You watch as the form of it begins to tear, as it looks down at it with both the haste and the rage. You watch as it holds its swords on either side and begins to be a little bit more enraged.
More enraged.
More
Jesus.
enraged. Yes.
It's bloodied, I reckon.
Yep. It is.
Or,
Oh shit.
or it has 4 stages of bloody, and we've hit the quarter mark. I want the first one to be true.
It is the first one. It is true. It's half.
I wonder who's gonna die, guys.
So, Bern, is that the end of your turn?
I
No
don't
way.
have temporary hit points, so I'm gonna give myself some temporary hit points.
Okay, you've slapped yourself on the chest, giving yourself a temporary hit. The headmaster, seeing everything being nice and interesting going on over there, he is going to... Yeah, I'm gonna have him use a cantrip. Let's use... Well, he knows you're undead, Bern, so he's gonna use chill touch on you.
Excuse me? How does he know this information?
He's a
Been
master of the
watching-
undead.
He's master of
He's
the undead, and he's been watching you since you arrived here.
Exactly.
So, chill touch, if I remember correctly, is an attack roll against your AC.
Yes, it is.
Quite a few low rolls. Sad.
I'm grateful.
That is
good.
to 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
Not hit. Okay.
Let me recheck. Let me recheck. It might hit actually.
Might need to use shield.
Of course it hit. It's fucking 17.
You'll need to use shield.
What does chill touch do again?
It means you'll have disadvantage on attack rolls, and you cannot gain hit points until the end of next turn. Plus, you'll be taking 3d8 cold damage.
Perfect.
Or
I don't
necrotic
want to
damage.
have disadvantage. So I will shield. Fuck him.
Okay. Bonus action or reaction, you shield.
Actually, do wait.
Hmm?
Can't use a spell if he uses a cantrip, right?
No, cantrips he can use as many times as he wants.
No, but it's his action, so he needs a bonus.
This is his legendary action.
Oh, it's his legendary action.
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nice.
I am going to
Fuck.
quickly.
I mean, I can't counterspell anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm going to quickly double check the chill touch stuff.
I'm
Yeah,
looking at it
it's
right now.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah, it's 3d8 necrotic. Okay. Yeah. And the disadvantage is because you're undead.
Yeah, I know. I'll shield it.
You'll shield it? Okay, so you take no damage and you use your reaction to shield. Okay.
I
That is
can't
his,
counterspell it anyway, so.
that is his legendary action done. It is now the Flesh Master's turn.
Okay. Good luck, the 3 of you.
4.
4 of you, sorry.
We're totally gonna die here.
5 of you, including Sasha.
I wish Queglod could have got out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish that too. Yeah.
What's your initiative, like -3?
-2, I'll have you know.
Okay. Alrighty then. So. Okay. He is going to invoke the gauntlets.
Oh, fuck.
You watch as as the gauntlets are being held. You watch as they light up, and 6 stars kind of pull themselves away and begin to rotate around the gauntlets themselves. Who does he dislike the most?
I have a feeling it's Jamie.
Let's go with Rook, yeah, because he's done quite a lot.
Nice.
And he's going to use his bonus action. Nah, he's not going to do that. Fine. Okay. At the start of his turn, he takes 6 lightning damage and heals.
Yay.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's no longer bloodied, his rage ends.
Comes down now.
Unfortunately, that's not how that works. And also, you took him over that. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's going to be interesting. He is going to use Reckless Attack, and he's going to put all 4 attacks at Jamie.
Oh,
Fuck me! Right.
Well, you're gonna have advantage next turn, no matter what.
You'll have advantage next turn regardless. Yep, so that's a 29 to hit on the first
Yeah,
hit.
that very much hits.
Second one is 25.
Yep.
Third one is 27.
Yep.
And the last one is 23.
Yeah.
Okay, and he is going to use 4 of the 6 meteors.
What? Meteors, excuse me?
Yep, he invokes Comet Strikers.
Oh, nice.
You're about to get hit by 4 meteors.
Okay, I'm
Alright.
going to do these one at a time, because this could be a lot of damage, and I need to know if any of this is going to knock you unconscious.
Probably.
Okay, so you take 23 points of magical slashing damage, plus 7 points of fire damage for the first hit.
Okay, so that's
23 points of slashing, plus 7
Right,
points of fire damage, so that's 30 damage on the first hit.
okay, and none of that's reduced. It's magical.
Yep.
Perfect.
The second attack is again 20, or this one's 22 points of slashing damage and 6 points of fire, so 28 damage this time.
Nice. Okay. Excellent. Where's our tank? Elsyan, for God's sake! We need a tank!
So you've taken,
Okay.
So you've taken 30, you've taken 28. This next
Yeah.
one
But
is
the backline
dealing
tank.
19 points of magical slashing damage and 10 points of fire. So 29
Okay.
damage.
Great, okay.
And the final one that hits is
I am very blooded.
a total of
Slashing.
16 slashing damage and 9 fire.
Sasha, did you hear that? He's bloodied.
5, isn't
Sasha,
it?
he's bloodied, yep.
Yeet
Jesus Christ.
with fire.
So
That did 120 something damage.
Okay. This is my last 4th level spell slot. Are you sure you want me to do this?
I have a feeling yes.
I mean, it just did 120 something.
And
I've
free
got.
120 damage for breakfast, son.
I guess I've got second wind, but I don't think that's going to cover much.
Okay.
And I drunk my potions.
Every bit of health is important. Second wind.
Consider
could probably
this.
save
Consider this. If this thing, this thing heals from electric damage, and the floor is electrified. If I let go of this 4th level spell slot, I cannot banish it to the realms of Hades for a minute, so for it to, die. It will just, it might just heal.
I don't think banishing it would help us here.
No, I don't think that's going to help us much in this situation.
I'm just saying, it would give us 10 rounds to really beat up the other guy.
Not only that, but if you banish it, we kind of need Laura and the gauntlets, so we still
Yeah.
gotta fight it.
Yeah.
it would come back after the minute, I would add. But
Yeah, it would come back
I
after.
mean, we'd be able to fight them one at a time, but I don't know.
so are you reactioning part of immolation?
I'm down to the party.
It's
I
down
would
to
guess.
you, it's your spell slot.
Colin, your spell slot.
Yeah.
Do it. If you're gonna make
All
a
right,
decision,
fuck
do
it. No, I'll heal you on my turn since I can't do much else.
Okay.
Fair dues.
Okay. As it wails into Rook, each blade strike shimmering with a radiant light, each of the meteors joining an attack, and as it swings in, striking against Rook's form, the fire immolating across him as he is struck with stars. You watch as Rook staggers back in a very brutal, beaten up and brutalized form, as he is very much hurt. And I believe that is its turn.
Thank God.
Okay. Queglod, it is your turn. You take
It is
6
my
points
turn.
of lightning damage.
Ow. Hold on. Let me note that down quickly. Rook, do you have any hit die?
I have, actually, believe it or not, I have got 7 hit die left.
Okay.
This is where Queglod turns on us.
Alright, screw it then. Going to
I
move over
murder
here,
Elsyan.
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Major Knit on Rook.
Okay. Oh yes, because Rook can use a hit die at the end of each round, can't he, while it's still in effect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can spend a hit die.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very underused.
Look at us panicking, and then there's Queglod over here going, "No way, I've got this."
And
Okay.
does that
You
still
also-
work
you
for
also
my
get
Periapt?
D10 plus 5
I
health now.
don't know. Let's check that.
Do
What
I
do we have to do
have
exactly?
specifics?
Read it.
Um,
Have you got the description in your character sheet?
The Periapt doubles health gained by hit die.
I need to
yeah.
know if it says anything about short
Um,
rests or if it just says that.
While attuned to the Periapt, you are automatically stabilized at the start of your turn, and any hit die rolled during a short rest are doubled.
During a short rest, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Right, okay.
Don't answer no, it wouldn't work.
Okay. But
Oh, that
nonetheless.
is a terrible roll.
Oof, 17 plus 5?
Plus 5, so 23 healing. So not as much as I'd hoped, but
22?
Hey, that helps.
yes, 20. Yes, 22.
So you take 22 healing, and yeah, okay.
And you can spend a hit die as a bonus action each turn.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
That's about 10 feet of movement. Okay, after being clever and saving everyone, I'm then going to do a stupid thing.
Okay. He does not take a swing at you.
Oh. Now I'm more worried.
I think his region might be 10.
Nope. You move further away. Do not take any damage. He does not take a swing at you.
Okay. Okay, I get out of the room then.
Okay.
There's nothing I can really do for a bonus action, so that will end my turn.
Okay. End of your turn.
Malcom.
Yeah, Rook, he really doesn't like you. He's going to use his 2 legendary actions to make aggressive strikes at you.
Oh.
He makes 3 attacks with disadvantage against you. Reckless attack, unfortunately, does not work after your turn goes through, so these are just straight disadvantage rolls. Let's see if he can hit any of them. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Some rolls. Okay. Now.
You might have just killed Rook.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I need to send a picture to you, Jamie.
You rolled 2 nat 20s.
I rolled 2 nat 20s with disadvantage. And I unfortunately am at home, so I have to send a picture to Jamie.
Bye, Jamie.
That's right, crits don't work on me.
Oh yeah, good
Well-
point. Okay, so
Yeah, good
I
point.
rolled 2 natural 20s. It hits on, with the added +5, you would learn its modifier. That is a 37 to hit. It has a +12. You're welcome. You learned this thing.
Jeebus.
You
I'm
did,
gonna
however,
need to
cancel
use
the
the loo
crit,
after
so...
this. Rook is definitely going to need the loo after this one.
Yeah. And the last attack, that's a 14 to hit. That misses.
Oh, that misses.
He's more going to need a shower, but
Body
Surgery.
covered in
I'll be right
blood.
back.
Alright. So, Rook, you take...
Do not exceed 49, because that's it, I'm down.
Using the last 2 of the motes, which he has to do because they happen on consecutive attacks. That is... damage. Hold on. 27 points of slashing and 9 points of fire damage on the first hit.
36.
Oh no.
That was very high rolls on my part.
Okay, I have 13 HP.
And yeah, that exceeds 30.
Rook is dead.
So, no, Rook is down.
Rook
You
is
are,
down.
You are currently unconscious. As you fall unconscious, you fall to the ground. Still would have disadvantage on the attack, as I did all of them at the same time. As it takes the 3 swings, you watch as Rook goes down. It draws its sword, and you watch as it turns its attention to the next highest damage dealer to it, Elsyan.
What was the last hit? As it stands, it's still on 13.
Damage-wise,
Yeah.
I moved the dice, but if I remember correctly, it was
Shall I just put negative 13, so I'm down to 0?
yeah, because it doesn't. Ultimately, it didn't.
Okay.
It didn't double your HP in the negative. There's no way for it to do that, so you didn't die.
so okay. So is it my turn?
Not yet.
Not yet.
That was a
Easy.
legendary action. It's Fang's turn. Fang is going to continue to cower.
Ooh, Fang.
Malcolm, your turn.
Before we do that, Chris, it says you're automatically stabilized at the start of your turn. What does that mean
That
for me?
means that you will not need to make death saving throws.
Oh, thank God for that. Awesome.
Time to yeet the heels.
Alright.
Now, if you healed him previously, he wouldn't need to do that.
Look, I'm saving the healing.
You're saving nothing.
Fucking Simon.
Damn it.
Guys, this is the drama that I want from my D&D.
Simon with the no chill. Right.
We might need it one day. We won't need it if we're dead.
So
I've
Malcolm,
already
what would
got
you like
healing
to
I can
do?
shunt
Actually,
into him.
Malcolm, at the top of your turn, Arachne and Aurum take 6
yeah,
points
I
of
already
damage.
I already did it. Oh wait, actually, I messed up. I need to take 3
for
away
Aurum.
from 4.
There's resistance, yeah.
So I need to put you back up to 76. Alright.
He's still
First
grappled on the golem, though, right? He didn't
First-
fight it.
The golem is still grappled, yeah.
thing. Knowing this.
And if I were you,
Alright. B's got a tail attack back.
Okay.
First things first. Bonus action. Tell them to go and attack it.
Okay.
And to get into advantageous positions.
Okay. I unfortunately can't put Arachne here without causing mass weirdness, so Arachne's there.
But we know where she is.
We know, yeah, she's 1 tile up.
Alright. And
So Aurum and Arachne now both have to make Constitution saving throws against the stench.
I will roll them.
Might be there.
Go, go, go.
Left is Arachne, right is.
Yep, they're fine.
Alright.
Getting back into positions. Okay. Guess you forgot this thing had haste.
You?
Oh no.
No redos.
Yeah, I know no redos. It would have been 8 attacks rather than 4.
Yeah, I thought it did 4 because it had
It's
haste.
the 1 additional attack.
Nope.
No.
Chris, have you just made a giant corn berserker?
Maybe.
Motherfucker.
If
Look,
I-
when it's bloodied and lower, its amount of attacks it can make each turn is doubled. So,
If I move
Meh.
Guys, heal it. Heal it as much as we can.
here,
okay,
I can't see him, right?
correct.
But I can see this.
Yes.
Okay. I want to try and psych this dude out. Because it doesn't actually go off on the first turn, I am going to cast Call Lightning at 5th level without them knowing that I'm going to be changing the damage from Call Lightning to fire.
Okay.
Since they can't see me, so they can't see my orb activate, so maybe he won't try to counterspell it.
Okay. So you watch
gonna
as
try.
the
Like, no.
roof of the area begins to become a thick layer of dense cloud, which I'm going to double check the thickness on that, as depending on the size of it, Arachne might be caught in it.
Oh no.
This is Cool Lightning, 3rd level spell. It is 10 feet tall and 60 foot radius. So it's within the entirety of the top of the chamber, and there's about a 5 foot space below it, which isn't in the cloud. So right now, anybody who, so notably, anybody who wants to target this guy can no longer see him.
But he can't see anything else.
I thought the room was a little bit bigger, okay?
Nope.
But he can't
And
see
this
anything
also
else.
means you can't see Arachne currently, and you can't see the top of this guy, which means you can't see past your companions when making single target spells after Cool Lightning goes through.
Oh, you bastards!
I think you may have just made this more difficult.
Look, I thought the room was bigger, okay?
I
literally
described
just
it.
said that.
I described it as
I
15 to
wasn't
17
here
feet
when
high.
I wasn't here when you described it. I
Okay,
had to go.
so you
Can
cast
we
Cool
undo
Lightning.
this, please, Chris?
If he wants
No.
to undo it, he can. He hasn't technically cast the spell yet. Knowing that information, you can undo it if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I thought, like I said, I thought the room was bigger. I didn't realize that it was that small, so I'm gonna have to cast something else. I'm still gonna use the 5th level spell slot since it's only right.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna try and cast Moonbeam again.
Okay.
And because of that, wait, can I see this spot right here?
From that angle, you probably wouldn't be able to see that bit. You'd be able to see these 2 squares, but not these 2.
Unfortunately,
'Cause
I
it
can't
would
drop
be-
it there.
Because you'd want to get to this tile there. So that's obscured. That's not.
You can do this.
So you could hit this one. So you'd be able to do this.
Oh yeah, I
this,
can just drop it right
this,
on top of
But
him.
you can't do this or this or this.
I guess I'll just drop all of it right on top of him.
Okay. I'm not going to put it there because that would just be.
Yeah.
And
And
so this is
once
Moonbeam.
again, I'm gonna try and do the whole psyching him out thing, making him think that it's radiant damage instead of fire damage.
But it is fire damage.
But it is fire damage, but he can't see that I'm changing it to fire damage.
Okay. So
So you're planning a bamboozle.
I'm trying to, okay? It's all I can do.
So what save is this? Is a con save, wisdom save, or
It is a con.
that is a 24. There we go. They're
I mean,
the rolls
it-
I want.
Succeeds.
Succeeds, but he takes
but-
half damage.
Son of a bitch skit.
You said it was 5th level though. Is it?
Yeah.
That's what
It's 2d.
Oh wait, no,
It is
it's
5th level, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
the additional one. That's fine. Just roll that one and then.
32.
32 halved to 16 points of fire damage on it.
Fire.
Right. Good. Okay.
And then they do their attacks.
Okay. So starting with B, that hits on a natural 17. Arachne. Well, these are with advantage, so let me just roll and see if it was a crit. It wasn't. For Arachne, it hits. Yep, on a natural 10 plus whatever. And Aurum going for a bite attack as well.
Would she not try to use her tail?
She can use her tail if you want. It wouldn't be with advantage though. That's the thing.
I mean, doesn't matter about the advantage. It's just the ability to give advantage to everybody that's not using range, if it fails.
So that was a. So it's a natural 8 plus what?
For
For Aurum?
Orm, tail, that's +8.
Plus 8, so yeah, that hits. Okay, so all of those hit. Each of them will be doing half damage because it is raging. So go ahead and roll the damage for B's tail, which is 5d6.
4d6.
4d6, sorry.
Yeah, you changed it to 4.
That's fine. 4d6 for that. Aurum's tail, which will be 1d6.
21.
So 21 plus 3 is 24, halved to 12.
Plus 4.
Okay, so 25 halved to 12. Changes nothing on that front. But good to know.
Orm is 1d6.
1d6 plus 4, I believe. Plus 5.
Plus 4, yes.
4, so making that 6, halved to 3.
And I also keep forgetting. They do have. I've been back reading into Druid thing. They all have a extra attack because of Wild Savagery at level 10.
Okay. So in which case, Aurum would have to make a bite attack with the second one. B would
Yeah.
have to make a claw or bite, and then
Arachne just makes another bite.
just makes another bite. So
Let me roll Arachne's bite real quick, which
on
is
the strength saving throw, that is a 21. It succeeds. It's not knocked prone.
Is it immune to poison?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure it is, but I just need to make sure.
it is. So is Arachne's damage all poison, or just?
No, just it makes a con save,
Okay.
and then takes poison damage.
Arachne's second attack hits. B's second attack hits. Aurum's second attack also hits.
All right. Let me. All right. Since both of Arachne's attacks hit,
Just roll them both at the same time. I'm going to roll for the Orum's bite, which is again another 3 points.
1d8, so 2d8. Come on.
He makes a 3d6.
2d8.
17, half to 8.
8 plus 6. And one of them get an additional.
8 plus 6. That's a 14, half to 7. And an additional what?
Her 2 attacks do 8, and then the first 4 gets an additional 8
What for?
because of sneak attack.
Ah, okay. Yes, because of advantage on that part. So then that would be half to 4. Okay. So, with the companions unleashing a variety of attacks in their various ways, that ends your turn, I believe.
Yes, because I used my bonus action and action.
Okay. It is the Lair's turn. And it now is going to use... Okay, with me not thinking, that would be... Okay, so... I would like Sasha to make me a charisma saving throw. She's the only one left in the room.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
Yeah, we sort of left you there to die.
Well, it's not like I really had a chance to run away, was
Hey
it?
guys, my scheme has worked. If we run away,
My God.
I'm not leaving Rook to die.
oh fuck, Rook's in there. We need Rook.
Okay.
Alright.
So total?
Let me just check. +4. So 19?
19. You succeed. Okay. You feel each of the books begin to pull away at you. Or, correction. 2 of the books begin to pull away at you. They do not manage to snatch any of your spell slots.
Excuse me?
Stop!
And to roll a d6.
Hey! Spell stealing books are not allowed in this exam.
And that is a 3. So now I need all of your companions and Sasha to make me wisdom saving throws against fear. Fright. And Rook doesn't have to do this because he's unconscious. So Sasha, you need to make a wisdom saving throw against fear as well.
1 second, let me
who's
just
this?
check what I... Right, okay.
That was Orem.
Okay.
Orem, Arachne, and the last one was going to be B.
Okay. So
Okay, 1 second. One second.
Sasha, you're fine.
21?
You're fine. Okay,
I
so
have +9.
Orem is the only one who is affected by this. Orem is currently frightened. Any attacks are made with disadvantage against the golem, and Orem must be at least 30 feet away from the golem or the headmaster in order to get another saving throw. She may not optionally move towards the golem, and if it strikes her, he has advantage on attack rolls against her.
Oh my God. That's brutal.
Okay. That is the Lair's turn done. The damage persists. The headmaster is seemingly unaffected by the lightning damage, which is covering the floor.
Of course he isn't.
Why would he put something in his own room that would hurt him? Now it would be Rook's turn, but he's stabilized, so he doesn't make any death saving throws, so it's now the headmaster's turn. Headmaster, for the legendary action after Rook's turn, he is going to use 2 of them to cast a low-level spell.
Fuck off!
Yeah, he places. You watch as he raises his hand into the air, draws a few symbols, and you watch as 3 copies of him pull away from him. He has cast mirror image on himself.
Motherfucker.
What a
That has
dick.
changed what I'm going to do just because I hate mirror image on like a fundamental level.
It is such a broken spell. And it's second level. I love it. It's not even concentration. All right.
What?
Well, you thought being rewarded for all the time was good.
Wait. Chris, is there any way for me to learn Mirror Image? Because Blood Shell plus Mirror Image would be the absolute shit.
Well, you're not a bard, so no.
Look,
Sorcerers could learn it too.
I know, but bards would be able to learn it regardless. Because they're
one of
magic.
these days, boys.
Wizards can
One
as well.
of these days.
In fact, can warlocks just say warlocks can, just so we can
I
just
think some
laugh at it?
warlocks
I
can. I
think
think hexblades can, or fey.
At the very least, old one warlocks
fake
can,
art.
because what's his name can.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
some fighters can, because Eldritch Knights suck.
yes,
And are
true.
evil.
Anyway, it is now the headmaster's turn. I see you've all gathered back in the waiting room.
Yep.
Let's make things more interesting.
Nope.
He snaps his fingers, as he is going to cast Animate Object on the rug.
Oh,
the
fucking
fucker!
hell.
And on
I
its
am so gonna...
its turn, the rug is
blast it
going
off.
to attempt to coil around all of you and throw you into the room. I would like each of you to make me a strength or dexterity saving throw of your choice.
Okay. Strength saving throw. Let's go. I'm not even kidding. This is what I'm doing. Why am I picking up
You
a
guys
real
are
dice?
like-
Why?
Oh, why? It's because I've got my psychic bullshit that allows me to buff up
come
one of
on.
my things, and right now it is one more than my dex.
Yep. And
I ask again.
DC on that?
Why?
so,
Because I just got a 21.
Queglod,
Oh, bitch.
7.
Malcom,
6.
okay, Bern,
No.
are you, if you're
13?
Hmm?
13.
13, and Elsyan.
21.
Elsyan is the only one to succeed, as he sees this coming and he's like, "That's a cheap move." He darts out of the way.
He doesn't tell us.
But I used
And-
strength. Remember, I used strength for this. There's no darting.
Oh yeah, you okay? So the rug came up
I'm
and
not
you just
You
punched it, and
fucking
then it just like gave you enough time to move out of the way. As the rest of you are coiled up and thrown into the room, each of you takes 3 points or 6 points of lightning damage. And Malcolm, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw for concentration. And
How
Elsyan,
many
you-
points?
6. And Elsyan, you watch as the rug covers the doorway, blocking your line of sight now.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh man.
Remind me, those special side points, they'll last until I do. a
They'll
psychic
last
system.
until you do them or you take a rest, yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna be
I am
fighting
so
another
just
person.
taking my special. I'm taking my umbrella sword and finally going to use it, Chris.
Cuts through it. just animates an axe and starts cutting through it. Here's Elsyan. Just tears through it. All right.
Just uses telekinesis to use an axe.
Okay. That's the end of the. Actually, no. And the headmaster, as a bonus action, is going to minorly heal the golem for
Oh,
You say these things, Chris.
fuck you.
4 hit points.
Hey guys, if it gets above bloodied, then it only gets 4 attacks. instead
It's
of the
taken
8.
a ton of damage. It's not gonna get to that point anytime soon. All right.
So what you're saying is, Chris, is we're winning.
Effectively, yeah.
Of course we are.
Doesn't
Okay.
feel
Not
like
for long.
Elsyan, you're currently on the outside. There is a rug in your way, and you are out here alone.
Okay,
Oh,
the
he's not
temptation
paying
to just
attention.
go sit down on the sofas and read a book.
Go
or
have a
something.
coffee with Peng.
I'm just gonna call out, Elsyan, if you don't get the fuck in here, I am never going to tell you where your brother is.
First of all, it's not your turn. Second of all, that you're terrible at charisma, so you'd fail the perception check.
Yeah, it was a complete lie.
Yeah. So Elsyan, what would you like to do?
You know what? If I go in there and try to cut my way through, Sasha's gonna think I came in because of her stupid
Okay,
comment.
we've established I couldn't have actually said anything.
She couldn't have said it because it's not her turn. Yeah.
Okay, I am going to draw my sword, for I have a sword, Well, it's more of a rapier. It's an umbrella sword. It's a sword in an umbrella, and I am going.
Rapier is a kind of sword.
Umbrella
I
sword.
believe technically it would count as a saber.
I believe
A saber is a kind of sword.
We're treating it as a rapier for
most of it.
Oh yeah,
But
a
it will still
saber's
cut.
essentially
it's
a
a
rapier.
fine. It's basically a fine cane sword. So
It will still cut, is what I'm saying.
yes.
And I am going
will
to attack.
kill.
I am going to cut in the rug to give myself an entrance way into this fucking thing.
Make me an attack roll. I'll say with advantage because you're not
It's
intending.
a rug.
You're not intending to damage and seriously maim it. You're attempting to make a door. Okay,
That is an unnatural 20.
it's fine. It's got AC of like 10. You you stab the umbrella sword through it, and you just hear shh, 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 as he begins to try and tear down as best he can. I'll say.
Not as elegant as I hoped.
Yeah, you tear down through it. You've got enough room that you can peer through it.
But it's
But
taken
you
my
do not-
action.
But you'll have to spend next turn's, I'll say, bonus action to carve the rest of the way and then try and push your way through. Or you can spend
Okay,
an
can I
action and make it forward.
Okay, Chris, question. Can I see through it?
Yes.
That's all I need. What can I see through it? Is another important question.
Poking your head through, you can see the room is electrified. You can see everything that you would otherwise be able to see as if you were standing in this location. The only thing is your head is in the rug, so if the rug chooses to strangle you, it can.
Can I use my bonus action to try and just pull this open a bit more?
Go ahead. Make me a d20 check. Make me another attack roll.
Sasha turns around and oh god, that rug is birthing Elsyan!
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, with a good roll, you proceed to go. You try and pull it apart, and you slice a little bit more with your sword, breaking a bit down. You've got enough room that you could safely fit your torso through if you wanted to. You could try
Wonderful.
and dive through if you wanted to as your movement action this turn.
I can't do anything else, Chris.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do. I could have mind thrusted from where I was, but honestly, I should have just taken the damage. It wasn't that much damage.
I mean, there wasn't any damage; you just pulled people in. So go ahead and.
I mean, there was the 6 damage. But
There was the 6 damage, but if he
Well, that
dives
was
into the
gonna
room, he'll
happen
take it
regardless.
anyway because he'll hit the floor and take the lightning damage. So.
For fuck's sake. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm going to take the damage.
Okay. You take 6 points of
Wait.
damage. You.
Do I? Because I can wait hit. Oh no, that's going to be weirdness with the rug. I'm going to leap through.
Okay.
Hi Malcolm, I'm here now.
You
Malcolm
you
turns
flip
around.
through the hole, elegantly being birthed like a baby kangaroo. You do a backflip through the.
Baby kangaroo!
How does he do a backflip through a hole going forwards?
He, have you? Okay, let me describe this better. Sam will probably get this. Imagine Danny from Hot Fuzz when he's going over the fences.
Okay, that's fine. Wait. No, wrong person. Ah, fuck it. I'm going to start.
Yeah.
Malcolm turns around with a tear rolling down his
Okay,
face.
and now
You're
I'm just-
beautiful.
Now, I will shed a single tear for now that we know that Chris knows of Hot Fuzz, we must never watch it again.
I've seen Hot Fuzz before.
Exactly.
Fine. All right.
I shed a tear for
You take the 6 points of lightning damage from hitting the floor. All right. Is that your turn?
Yay.
That's your turnover, I believe. Action to cut the rug, bonus action to peel it open more, and then
that's literally everything.
movement to flip through. All right, neat.
38, 68, thank you.
End of Elsyan's turn. The headmaster is going to go. Well done. I'm impressed by your ability to get through a carpet.
Fuck you!
Okay.
I'm gonna melt
Technically,
your
this is a rug,
skulls!
not a carpet.
Not your turn! Technically, this is a rug, not a carpet.
It's true, it's not your turn, and it's also correct. Shut up. All right,
No.
Bern and Sasha, it's your turn now.
Why does that?
Technically, it's a rug, not a carpet. Oh wait.
Why
sure,
does
you're
that
right
sound
there.
like each of his heads made of single points separately?
Because they did.
First,
Why?
I like,
wouldn't they?
I like how they started off with all of them in unison when, first of all, And then the one on one side said fuck, and the other on the other side said you.
Right.
Alright.
I'm going to use what's it called? Everybody's favorite spell, life transference, and yeet health into my boy Jamie, my boy Rook. So 4d8.
Okay.
We've established that it does in fact work whilst I've got the temp hit
Yep.
points.
I know.
Oh boy!
29.
What?
So,
So that's 58 points of healing.
Rook, you're healed for 58 points of healing.
Excellent. Right.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now for it to one-shot me.
Oh yeah, wait, shouldn't he be healed for hit die because of nature?
He can use it as a bonus action.
Oh,
while,
as a
you're
bonus,
while
yes.
you're unconscious, you don't get to voluntarily use actions and bonus actions.
Right. So
Right,
yeah, you've
so
got
it's on
58 health. Like that's a pretty decent heal.
That's good.
Thank you.
And with my bonus action, because I got a bonus action, I'm going to I don't know. I can't use a spell. I've already used a spell. I don't think I've got anything actually.
Hit it with your hammer.
I can't. That's a bonus action, and also it would hurt me more than it hurts it.
Didums.
So is that your turn?
I'm thinking.
While you're thinking, you take the 6 points of lightning damage at the start of your turn that
That's fine.
I didn't mention. Then, Bern, you take the 6 points of lightning damage at the beginning of your
Yeah, I
turn as
already
well.
did.
Yeah, just because you took it when you were pulled in, and you took it when just now. So you should have taken 12.
I don't know.
You end your turn?
Yeah, I've not got much else.
Okay.
I guess I do an intimidation check on the headmaster.
You go, you growl, you make a valid point. It is indeed a rug, not a carpet. He is immune to being frightened. However, he is perturbed.
Well done. You perturbed him.
You perturbed him.
Supposed to be a headmaster. Don't even know the difference between a rug and a carpet.
The
For God's
education
sake, man.
system these days. Next you'll be telling me you do standardized tests. In fact, this entire thing was a standardized test.
Anywho, Bern, your turn.
Yes, very interesting. Okay. I will. It was at this moment when I look at my spells and I'm like, there's nothing I can do, is there? I'm gonna tell Queglod, can
I
you
was
test?
gonna say,
what?
if you want to, do we want to just take a quick 5 minute there? It gives you a chance to think about what you want to do on your turn, and then go from there.
I mean, I was just gonna attack him, but if everyone else wants to do it.
I'm not fussed, but
Okay, we'll carry on.
I don't speak for everyone. I just am not.
I mean, all I would use the rest to do is farm tarantulas, so it doesn't really.
Yep, that's very true. Okay, so what were you doing, Bern?
I was gonna ask Queglod, could you test how he takes force?
I can indeed do that.
And I will send my weapon.
There. It will gain advantage from Arachne, but not Rook. So, go ahead and make the attack rolls for me, please. First one hits. Second one hits.
Hold up, that's an extra 7. Oh wait, no, that's one on that one. That's max damage though.
Not max,
no,
it's
it's not
near
one.
max. So 27 plus
8.
9.
Yeah, plus 9.
36 points of damage, half to 18. Oof, looking rough. And 29, half to 14.
I think you selected an extra 5, right? Did you? No, yeah, you
No.
did. Oh, no, 29, yeah.
As the blade takes its 2 strikes, flying them back to you.
Yep, and I will apply some temporary hit points to myself in honor of you. Yeah.
There.
Wait.
Okay. I get to make an opportunity attack against you.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, the rock, motherfucker!
Um,
How does it attack me exactly? Please describe this to me.
In
So-
extreme detail, Chris, tell us how a rug can actually hurt us.
Now, it's an animated object. I need to check. I didn't check this thing. Actually.
Please explain.
I'm pretty sure
Chris,
it needs to have
how-
some way
okay.
to attack.
Okay, Chris, I will. If he was near one of the ends, I could understand that it was actually trying to grapple. I could understand that. But what serious harm can a rug do to us?
Okay,
fact that
that's
you
a
lot are all
20
pinning it
to
down.
that's a 20 to hit.
Oh no,
Okay.
you're lightly caressed by Rug.
Ragnar, you're lightly caressed very well.
That's a 20 to hit, Infernal.
That hits me, but explain to me how. I want to have the visual of this.
you watch as you proceed to move away, the hole which Elsyan carved, you watch as the stitches begin to form sharp point-like teeth. As the stitches attempt to wrap around you and tear past you. It's magical damage. It's doing hurt.
It's
I
doing.
want to know
It's
it's
doing
not doing
hurt.
magical damage.
I used the thingy though, so
Yeah.
I missed them.
Are you using shield?
Again,
on
it's the
it?
temporary hit points, yeah.
Oh, okay. You got the temporary hit points.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Just getting string burn.
Apparently, rugs do a lot of damage.
Excuse me?
That's 25 points of slashing damage.
Excuse me?
Chris. Okay.
Okay, animated
took it,
object. A huge creature with 80 hit points, AC 10, attack plus 8, 2d12 plus 4 damage. Strength 18, dex
Chris.
6.
Chris. It's a rug.
I know it's a rug.
For fuck's sake.
The stitches
I
are
think it's
sharp,
that-
are magically sharp. There are several thousand paper cut-like injuries across your form as the rug attempts to hurt you.
Guys, suddenly we're
I
not just...
suddenly have a feel of vengeance on this rug. I think I'll take it and
Guys.
put it in the fucking tavern and burn it.
Guys, our objectives have changed.
Yeah, all those
Now, I
Queglod
will say it's
flesh golem
taken. I will
memes
say
can
it's
be
taken
repurposed.
quite a lot of damage from Elsyan's slicey slice, so I'm going to mitigate the damage that he would have done and just go, yeah, he's just hurt it. Okay,
Fine.
I got to get away with that. That ends your turn.
Okay,
I was
Chris,
about
you
to say
know
while I was
none of
trying
us
to
are
run
happy
away.
about that.
Look, I just thought, oh yeah, it can attack, and he's moving
I was
away.
gonna be like, oh, I run away, and he'd make like a bend, so I slipped over myself.
Every single one of us are actually on this rug.
Oh man,
It's encouraging.
that is also very true. There is a lot of rug.
This is a different rug, though, right?
How has it got like the movement to be able to do that, considering just how much?
It's all one rug.
Oh,
So, end of your turn. What does the headmaster want to
Die.
do?
Leave me alone.
Saying it's an option.
right.
Actually,
Yeah,
no.
there's
At
always an
at
option.
this point, he's seen what's going on here. This looks like I could put you in a pickle. Let's go! And you watch as he draws a symbol in the air, and for 3 legendary actions, he is going to cast Cloud Kill.
God, I don't know what this is. It doesn't sound good.
Okay.
Wait, that's poison. I'm basically immune. Great.
Yeah, Rook and the rest of your party are not, though.
Oh, they'll be fine.
Oh, motherfucker.
I hate my life.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, I prefer that way actually.
No.
I can cope better.
Yeah, I like it that way. as well.
Alright, that'll have to do.
Wonderful. I'm safe.
You
I'm
are
safe as well.
indeed. However, I would like B, Aurum, Rook, Arachne, and Harlan to make me Constitution saving throws against poison, please. Also, everybody within that radius, you are now heavily obscured and cannot see more than 5 feet in front of you.
Oh god, please tell me we can see into the center.
Hmm?
Can we see into the center?
Not from there, no.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh,
sake.
fuck.
Come on! Just step into my brain blasting.
Okay, so,
Wait, where actually is it? Am I in it? It didn't look like it was. I was.
No.
on
Yeah,
it
it was there.
you're fine,
Yeah,
you're out
okay,
of it.
that's fine. Let's go.
1 second, I'm getting to my dice. It's very slow.
Okay, so, Aurum?
Haven't rolled for Aurum yet.
Oh, I should probably just roll the dice and see how much. Does Cloud Kill do damage? Yeah, it does.
It's called Cloud Kill, Chris.
Look, I couldn't see the damage on the spell description.
Am I alright on an 18?
I'll tell you in a moment.
Wow. Oh, is it a con save?
Yes.
Cool. 19.
Ooh, Did I just roll? Okay.
You kill me again, I'll
What did
cry.
you do?
I rolled high. I was looking at my damage and I was like, that's pretty high.
It's
I
the
wanna
story of my life.
Hold on, I need to go to any dice and I need to see. I'm not sponsored by any dice, but you're an awesome site. Thank you for being useful. How much damage should I be doing on average? 23. Okay, I did a lot over.
How much over average, Chris?
30.
30
Excuse me?
over?
30 poison damage it will be. So, what did Aurum get?
Aurum had 14.
Fail. Arachne?
Arachne got, what was this one? 18.
That is a fail.
Okay.
Arachne isn't immune to poison at all?
She's not immune, but resistant.
Okay, so she'll take half damage from this, so she takes 15. Our Aurum takes 30. B,
B also failed.
so 30 points of poison damage to B. Harlan?
I got an 18.
That's a fail, so you would take 30
I
points of
don't
poison,
agree with at all, but okay.
which are halved, so you take
15 points of poison damage.
15 points of poison damage, halved to... Oh yeah, no. Sorry, 30 halved to... Yeah. And the golem is immune. Rook?
19, please.
That is a success.
I don't think I could take much more of this.
Okay. And that is one of his 6th level spell slots gone. Oh no, 5th level, sorry.
I have an art.
That was 5th level. Nice.
I think that's his goal, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but not
you
Rook.
watch-
Jamie.
You watch as the haste ends on the golem, because it's a concentration spell. The golem, however, is immune to paralysis.
Yeah.
So, it's not affected by... Look at this.
Wait,
I'm-
paralysis? Am I paralyzed?
No,
the haste.
the golem from the haste.
Oh!
It,
Right, I
he
forgot about
concentrates
that.
on this spell and it disappears. But it's immune to paralysis, so it doesn't affect it.
That looks weird.
I know it looks weird. End of that turn. Fleshmaster's turn.
Con save.
I'm the Flesh Master!
Con save. That is a 17.
Let me double check, but I think that's a fail.
The DC, according to me, is 18,
It
so
is a
that is a
fail.
fail. So go ahead and roll the damage. Which I'm looking for a set of stats. Yep. It's indeed 17 total.
That's 20.
20 points of damage.
20
Okay.
points of fire damage.
So it will take 20 points of damage and then be healed by 6 as it takes the 6 points of lightning damage. Okay. Seeing as it's heavily obscured, it can only attack creatures directly adjacent to it. It is going to make 2 attacks versus Rook,
Oh, shit.
and it is going to...
Bye, Rook. I can't help you.
No, no. It's fine.
I'm scared
Bye,
of this
Rook.
rug.
We tried our best.
I am scared of this rug.
Actually, I'm going to do these one at a time until Rook goes down.
Oh, he's gonna go down, but go for
So
it.
Rook is currently prone, so these are attack rolls with advantage.
Oh.
That is a 28 to hit.
Yep.
So first attack. It is without Comet Strikers, as it has used up all of its charges. That is 26 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Next attack.
Not ideal.
If I survive this, I'm gonna kick its fucking ass so hard.
Next attack is a 31 to hit on a natural 19.
Don't worry,
Take-
Rook.
You take the same damage again,
One.
so you take
Ah,
another
that's the
26. 26. You're down again.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's only 52 points of damage.
What? A 26, a 26, and a 31?
No, the
No,
31 was the hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you did, however, take 30 points of poison damage, or 15 points of poison damage, so would that still knock you unconscious?
Oh god, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, wait, what do you mean that's only 52?
No, yeah, -9.
Okay. It now, seeing that Rook is once again unconscious, good. It's still grappled. It's gonna break
It
that
is
grapple.
still grappled.
Okay, that's a 24. It breaks the grapple.
The world's longest lasting grapple.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no kidding.
yeah.
I forgot it was grappled. And then it's going to go...
By the way, that was a DC 15 grapple.
Yeah, it failed once. And it's now going to be... equally as much of a pain. Who does it want to attack?
I mean, at this point, it might as well attack me.
Yeah, but you haven't done any damage to it, really.
I've healed people. That's pretty shitty of me.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't care about that. You've done damage to yourself to heal people. So, as far as
You're
it's
killing
concerned,
yourself.
as far as it's concerned with its low intelligence, you're not a threat.
Fucking dickhead.
Do you want to take fire damage with that burn? It's going to... It's instead going to take swings at B, because B has been doing quite a bit of damage within range, and it can't feasibly get to Malcom and Elsyan in the back. So, it's going to just regular attack, not reckless. That is a 19 to hit. I know her AC,
Oh,
it's
I would have
like
liked that.
14.
And yeah, and that is with the rage bonus damage. That is 19 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay.
That is its turn, I think.
Question mark?
Yeah, Queglod, it's your turn.
Oh, me again? Okay. I guess I better take 6 lightning damage.
Yep, you take 6 lightning damage.
And I can't see any of this shit.
Nope, Cloud Kill's in the way.
Can we see him?
Nope, he's behind the Cloud Kill.
Well, there was one other thing I was planning to do. I thought it would be more efficient to just focus all the damage on the dude, but since that's not an option, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. And I want to target these books.
Okay. Which
I can
ones?
see
are you
3 of
aiming
them,
for?
so...
3. Given their locations, taking into account the heavy obscurity plus the bookshelves, they all have 3/4 cover.
And then that one over there is invisible.
That one over there is total cover. That one's 3/4 cover, and then that one's total cover.
Oh,
as well,
I would
given
like
how
it
much
known
it's-
the rug actually takes damage from the cloud kill.
What does it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it affects creatures that don't need to breathe. Con save for the rug. It fails. It takes 30 points of damage. You watch as the rug begins to be damaged. On his turn, he's... Actually, no. Never mind, because he cast Cloud Kill, so, Oh no, because the rug remained animated. Never mind, so he's gonna lose a rug. Oh no.
So does that mean it takes
If
damage
he
from mine as
TPKs
well?
you, he loses a rug. I don't know how I feel about this.
I think he would cancel his cloud kill here.
No.
Yep.
I think this
Does
rug
that
is way too important to him.
Okay, the rug is obviously vital to his plan here, Chris. To
Does
keep us...
that mean the rug takes damage from Moonbeam also? Since it's literally...
That
is a fair
point.
Okay, it fails that. It would have taken, what was it, 19 damage last turn?
20.
The rug's dead.
Oh, good.
No.
Is it turned on fire here?
No. The rug is... It's non-living. It's mostly scattered in various areas. Bits of it had rotted away and mold set in from the poison. The
rug that was blocking the door just collapses on top of everyone.
the fire damage from the moonbeam has burnt a large hole in it in the center of the area, and there's a large slice in it as it folds back down away from the doorway. The rug is dead.
Well, we might not kill the
We
boss,
did
but
it.
we killed his rug.
Yeah.
We win.
Both fair and
A
solid
small
arguments,
victory.
which I will allow to go back on. Anyway,
Ugh. So I can't see this one through the fog.
you can see these four, but it's
Right.
3/4 cover for each of them because of the obscurity of this and the bookshelves for these two.
Okay. If I moved here, would I have? Well,
ha-
no,
you'd
'cause
have-
that'd be in melee range.
I mean, also true.
Yeah.
If you were to move one step back, you'd have a good line of sight on both of these two. So at most, they'd get half cover. Actually, no, you could probably get away with that.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I guess I don't have to worry about the rug. So. All right.
It's now become an undead rug. Anyway,
Why would you
Quick,
say
radiant
that?
damage.
Okay. Yeah. Start by targeting this one. If I hit it and it goes down, I'll switch to the other green one.
okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Yeah. I guess I'll do these one by one since I'm testing this.
Okay,
That's-
that hits damage.
The damage would be 8. Force
8?
damage.
You watch as you hit the book scatters.
Ah,
And
Chris,
the book is dead.
a heavily obscured area means that everyone within it is blind.
Okay.
That means that this guy should have been hitting with disadvantage.
It's too far
It's
back
past-
for me to
Yeah, it's
do that
past
at
now.
this point.
Sorry,
so...
sorry. I'm just
No, that's fine.
checking
It's
for
good to
future.
know for the future, but yeah,
Sorry, it takes me a while to fact check things.
that's fine.
Okay.
So that one hits and destroys that one.
Yes. So I'll roll against the second one.
Okay, go ahead. Do you have the page for that, Harlan? Just so I can.
Yes, sir.
Just because
where
it'll
is it?
probably have the wind speeds as well in there. But...
No, not heavily armored, heavily obscured. Bugger.
Yeah, when you find that. So what was the to hit on that Queglod?
That was one higher than the previous one. It was
Okay.
more damage.
So that one hits, and how much damage?
That was 14 total damage.
Yep, that hits.
So that one.
So that
Okay.
one's dead. The book scatters on that one. You have one more attack.
Do I have a shot on this one, even if it's 3/4 cover?
Yes.
There's literally nothing else I can do with my action. with
It would
my
be
other
3/4
attack, so I
cover,
may as
yeah,
well,
but you do have the
That's
line of sight
fine.
on it.
I mean, I've +9 to my attack, and I can't imagine they have massive AC, so
Okay. Go ahead and make the
I
attack roll.
could roll.
It's
Yeah.
It's in the vision and light portion of the environment section in your player's handbook.
I'll look at that.
I
I'll look at
believe
that
it's
in a
player's
moment.
handbook. It might be DMG.
I'll look at that. So to hit,
That's a 14 to hit.
with the +5 from 3/4 cover, that just misses.
Yeah, it's fair. Okay. Only because I noticed it was 6 lightning damage and there are 6 books, so.
Yep.
I
Okay.
figured it was worth.
Is that your turn over?
I feel bad for spending my entire turn moving 5 feet and shooting some books, but that's really all I can do. So.
Feng takes his turn. He does nothing. Malcom, at the top of your turn, you take 4 points of lightning damage.
Ah, because it's 1 book. 2 books less.
2 books less. Yep.
Your
Okay.
suspicions were correct, Queglod.
You have done it, Queglod. You broke the code. We win.
Yep, you win.
Is that all we needed to do, right?
Alright.
Right.
Now,
Yep.
maybe. I am going to take a guess, and I am going to try and move the moonbeam with my action to where I last saw him.
Go ahead and roll me a d20 check, an attempt to do so.
How high does the cloud kill go?
Oh, come on. Well, nope, I can't move it.
Total?
I don't know what... You said a D20 check.
Just a d20 check, yeah. That's a 2.
2.
You try to move it, but without proper line of sight, you can't move it at all. It remains in place, but it doesn't move.
I'm going to...
That is your action.
Yep, gonna sit here and... Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing.
Okay.
That's all I could do.
Bonus action, without your creatures having any commands, they are going to proceed to attack as they attempt to do so. At the start of their turn, they each make Constitution saving throws against the poison. So go ahead and roll for the 3 of those, starting with Aurum, followed by Arachne, then followed by B.
Oh. That's it. Oh, yeah, the poison.
Cloud kill. So, Aurum?
Oh, they have to make it every time. This is not good.
Aurum is total of...
With that, I believe that's a 19 with Aurum. No, that's a lot higher than 19.
Okay, so that's a success, so she takes half damage. Arachne?
Arachne has a... Okay. That is a fail.
Okay.
That... Oh, wow.
And
okay. B. That is also a fail.
Okay. So, B and Arachne take 25 points of poison. Arachne is distant, so she takes half.
Oh, yeah. So...
And Aurum takes half, so Aurum and Arachne both take 12, B takes 25. Are any of them
B...
down?
No.
Okay. Rolling for
It is
recharge.
control. It is Control Z to undo something, right?
Yep.
It's not working. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so disadvantage, B misses the first attack, then misses the second one.
So,
Actually, no, because she'd have flanking technically.
so she'd have.
She'd have a straight roll, so we do those. It's an 8 plus enough, that hits. That's 9 plus enough, that hits on claw and bite. Arachne, natural 3 and natural 18, 1 hits. And Aurum, tail attack, hits. Regular bite attack also hits.
Alright. I'll do Arachne's attack.
Okay.
First. $11.
Okay. 11 plus 3 is 14, half to 7.
What did Aurum or B do?
B got 2 attacks, has to do a bite and a claw because you have to do those separately.
Bite and a claw, so
5d6 plus 6. Way. And then Aurum got a
19.
19 plus
Aurum.
4, which is 3, halved to 11. No? Yes.
Fucking told you we should have taken a long rest.
And
We
then
had nowhere to take a long rest.
Aurum landed a tail attack and a regular. Okay, it succeeds
Aurum
its
landed a-
strength check. Aurum got a tail and a bite attack that hit, so go ahead and roll that.
So,
This is plus 3 to each of these. Plus 6, so it's 12, halved to 6. Okay. You cannot tell how it is. It's heavily obscured. Okay. That's the end of your turn. Okay, it is the Lair's turn.
Fucking Lair.
The Lair is going to do nothing. He watches each of the books begins to shimmer in a bright silver.
I don't like this.
Rook's turn. Rook, you are currently unconscious, correct?
Yeah.
You fail one death save. You are stabilized, but you fail a death save because you are currently being poisoned by Cloudkill.
Nice.
So at the start of your turn, you would take that. So you just mark a death save off. That is the end of your turn.
Okay.
The headmaster. The start of his turn. This moves down and over
Nice.
in a direction away from him. Meaning I would like Malcom, Bern, and Queglod to all make me Constitution saving throws, please. So, Queglod?
That's a 20.
Success. Malcom?
7.
Fail. And Bern?
22.
Okay, that's a success. So, Queglod and Bern, you'll take half. Malcom, you'll take full. I rolls again. 29 points of poison damage. 14 to Queglod and Bern. Okay. The headmaster on his turn is going to go, Can't see anyone. Well, looks like I've got nothing better to do. And he's going to...
Get rid of the cloud kill? Yes.
No, he's going to cast a spell, but none of you know what he's casting. As none of you can see him.
Does it have no verbal components?
Let's see. Does it have verbal components? That's a good shout. Never mind, he's not going to cast that. Darn it. It was concentration.
You sure he doesn't want to cast it?
Yeah, let him cast it, Chris.
No, I'm sure he's not going to. Oh, you know what? He's going to hold his action on the casting of his spell. I can do that.
What are the things, though? What conditions?
Verbal. What for?
No, like what conditions is he holding it in?
I don't have to tell you.
Yeah, you do. If you have to
Alright,
tell us if
fine.
you're a
The
cop,
first
it's the
time he
law.
sees an enemy creature, he will target said enemy creature.
Okay.
If he does not need to see, or otherwise he will aim at the creature which is most threatening to the golem if he sees all creatures at the same time. Happy?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. And so that ends his turn. Elsyan.
Wonderful. Okay, I've been this time rereading the technicalities of my abilities, and neither Psychic Assault nor Psychic Inquisition require me to see the target. So,
Huh.
Really?
yeah. I've gone through the document. just to make sure that it wasn't just my sheep being weird. Psychic assault. Choose a creature within range. The creature makes an intelligence saving throw, or takes one, whatever. And for Hammer of Inquisition, I think probably needs a little bit more specificity. But it says target creature. It doesn't tell me how I target a creature. Just something within range.
Can't he sense brain?
Presumably it's where I can sense brains.
You can
As-
sense brains, yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah,
But-
because that might just be a fault on my wording. Yeah.
Okay, right.
So that's
Okay.
something I'll change
Use
later.
the hell
but-
out of it now.
I am
Yeah.
gonna be yes. Okay,
No,
so
that's fair. I'm fine with you abusing it for now, because that's good to know that I forgot to add can see within range to a lot of these abilities.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. We
Okay,
did that.
so
that
Chris-
didn't we?
Scroll down,
I
looks
would-
through them. Oh no.
I would like nine psi points spent on this psychic assault. Just
Okay.
sits there.
Targeting him. Okay, so that would.
Okay, and can you just lift this up for me because my lag is being weird. I want to see if I can find a way to get the. Okay, right. There's almost a perfect slot for him.
Yeah. Okay. So you're targeted so that it can hit just him as well.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Okay, I
So,
know what
no-
you'll be doing then.
Oh, whoops! Did not mean to pick him up.
That's fine.
Just drop him
You
down.
know he's there. Okay, so it will be him and his golem making the save.
Yes. Make intelligence saving throws, please.
Okay. Do have magic resistance, thankfully. Oh no, correction. He doesn't, his golem does.
Okay, now Chris, here's an important question. Is this really magic?
Yes, it
Is it though?
We've established that psychic
It
isn't
is.
magic.
We've
Just
established
saying.
that it is magic, otherwise I can't counterspell it. Which
Well then,
isn't
don't
fair.
counterspell it. Also, he can't see it, so he can't counterspell.
I know I'm not counterspelling. I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
saying.
that's why.
That's,
That's why he's not.
So
I know.
the
Just
golem gets a 9. I presume it fails.
Yes, just a tad.
And then the Lord doesn't have proficiency with any saving throws. That's kind
A
of weird,
mistake.
but interesting. Okay.
Oh,
So
let me guess.
that's
You've at
eight.
least based this guy off the Skull Lord from.
Yes, I have.
That's fair. That's
Which
weird.
means he only has a +3, so that's 18.
That does just pass, though.
That does just pass. Okay. We'll
Yes,
take
but I
half
would
damage
like-
on this.
I would like 2 more D10s, please, Chris.
2 more.
because of the 9.
Don't you mean 4 more because it doubles each time after
Yeah.
you
Oh,
do a save of
yes.
7.
Right.
Oh, daddy.
I forgot. Oh,
So you're
daddy,
doing
yeah.
11d10 damage.
Oh boy.
Also,
Also-
is it psychic assault, so it should be d8s rather than
You're right. You are very correct. I do apologise.
11d8s? So much better. All right. Go
Oh,
ahead.
daddy, yes.
Ah,
So that was my weird lagging. That could have gone far better.
34
You rolling
points
what?
of damage.
It was far better before you flipped it.
Yeah.
It was like 46 something.
With 30,
Yeah, I
34 damage. Okay.
I did my tapping, but my game's lagging all over the place today.
So I need to do some quick math here.
If you're trying to halve it, then it's by my quick
No,
maths,
I'm not.
Oh god. I mean, one of them you are gonna halve.
So yeah, one of them I am going to half, so it's 17 on that. So
Wonderful.
just that much. Okay. You feel as you cast the psychic assault, bringing the concentration in your mind, using the heavy psionic energy you've built up.
Right, Chris, sorry. I've just again rereading through this. One thing I have that there's +2 bonus damage onto that because I'm focusing on psychic assault, and I add my intelligence modifier, so that's another 5 to that damage. There's another 7 damage if that changes anything.
It does. Very much so. Ow. Okay, hold on. I need to
Yes.
do a little bit of recalculating on damage now.
I apologize.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I just read through it to see if that did any interesting stuff.
Okay.
Elsyan,
Can he succeed?
it's a
On a
god.
natural 20? Can't.
Yay!
Sorry.
No.
Is this a good success or
No.
a bad success?
I'm rolling for his concentration. So this would be for half of the damage he took.
How much damage did he take?
He took half of the initial damage.
He took half of this,
17
but
plus-
this is something that I'm going to describe as part of this. As you release the psychic energy, you watch you feel as the golem takes a lot of the damage, but ultimately, it's capped. It hits 1 hit point, but can't go any lower. But you feel a lot of the damage shoot towards the skull.
Oh.
So he takes the overkill damage. So he's taken 47 points of damage from this.
Oh wow, that
I've
thing was
got-
pretty low.
It was on like 18 health.
I've got my target.
So
I'm going to call out this information.
that's fine.
Everyone,
I just need to calculate this. So
targets the skeleton lord, for he takes the health from this golem monstrosity. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I feel like a twat.
So 23 was his DC. That was a natural 20 because he has Warcaster. So that means that so that's a success. He keeps Cloud Kill.
Oh,
Yeah, because of the +5, he keeps it. All right.
wonderful. I don't take any damage from books, do I?
Oh yeah, 4 points of damage.
You're welcome.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey, as Elsyan, I'll take anything. Like that counts as an attack.
Actually has to make 2. I forgot about that. Okay, so he fails the second one, which is for his held spell. So he loses that held spell.
Oh yeah, holding actions is useless, I suppose. I'm sure he didn't have this voice when we were having our very serious conversation about
No,
what the
he
old-
didn't. But he's become more and more like Sovek as time's gone on.
He's
Yeah.
embraced the
I
skeleton
think that's like
side.
a law of the universe that all skeletons
So
And by
after
the end
enough
of them,
time
go.
become Slovak.
Elsyan, that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Before that, he's
Elsyan-
going to end concentration on Cloud Kill,
Motherfucker.
and he's going to use his 3 legendary actions to cast a spell. And this is a spell which Queglod you recognise, as you will be getting it next level. He's casting Finger of Death aimed at Elsyan.
Hold on.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I can't
this is a
counter
saving-
because the green shit still there?
Yes.
Oh, I hate this game.
Okay, right. Don't. You worry.
Wait, he can see Elsyan?
He took away
He
the
caught-
Cloud Kill.
Okay.
He removed concentration. on
Oh.
Just a reminder, those 9 side points I built up, were they
They're
does that still
separate
come out of
from
my
your
side?
regular side point count.
Also, I would also know what the spell is. Because I can also learn.
Okay, so you'll be learning this soon as well. So Elsyan, I'd like you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Before that, I am going to use the action to pop Psychic Transfusion, spend 7 side points to buff anything I do up by 7.
He is going to use his reaction to counterspell that. And he is going to use that one at 5th level, which is enough to stop your psionics.
Oh, you whore!
You spend 7 psi points, and your reactionary is counterspelled. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, Sam.
Elsyan, please don't die here. You
Oh,
know
I've
what
got-
happens if you die to Finger of Death.
I don't, actually.
He becomes a zombie under my control.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a zombie. That's my brain melting away already, so you can't do zombie Oh no, that would be... Have you watched Logan? Chris, have you watched Logan?
No.
Okay, in that, Professor Xavier has dementia and his massive psychic power goes haywire and just hurts everything and everyone. Just thought you should be aware of that. That's
Okay,
one person.
taking
that doesn't
notes for
suck.
Elsyan's self-destruct button. Got it.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
Constitution saving throw, yeah?
Constitution saving throw.
Got a +1. Okay, let's do this.
You've got to roll an 18 or higher to beat his DC.
Bye, Elsyan.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm golden. I'm fine. I am distinctly not fine.
Not fine.
That's us 2 dead.
Wait, has Elsyan actually died?
Maybe.
Not yet.
Soon. That's like what, 8d8 or something?
Oh no.
Okay.
How many
Plus
hit
like
points do you
30 or
have?
40?
So it's
I've got-
7d8 plus 30.
What?
It's a 7th level spell. It's necrotic damage, It does 68 points of damage to you.
Okay.
Are you at 0?
I am 4 past 0.
You are now a zombie under my control, Elsyan.
What? Does that make me dead? Chris.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Wait,
Chris,
wait,
hi,
he took
Alvin.
damage. That means I have my ability to use my reaction.
When a creature becomes bloodied, a humanoid
took
killed by
damage.
the spell rises at the start of your next turn.
Chris,
At the
I have
start of the
not,
next turn.
Killed by the spell.
I
It's
Yeah,
haven't been
killed.
killed by the spell,
So
Chris.
he-
Yeah.
so-
I've been brought unconscious.
So you've been brought unconscious. So you're on 0 hit points. Are you using your reaction to use?
I am using my reaction to use rebirth. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
I told you I was saving it for a reason.
Didn't you use your 4th level spell?
No.
No, but Fleshmaster is going to take an attack of opportunity because of Magebane or Mage Slayer.
Oh, amazing layer.
Because
Fucking.
Okay, remind me, before we does this, what hit points am I at?
you're at -4 right now.
Okay, well, I'm at 0 because...
You're at 0, yeah.
Okay. 5d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So 5d8 plus 4.
Now-
All of it's going to the guy that just got fingered.
Phrasing, but
He's de- okay.
Intentional phrasing.
Don't bring up intentional phrasing because it'll just encourage him. He's like a child that wants attention. You just ignore him.
Okay, 15 points of healing.
Plus 4. 19.
Plus 4. 19 points of healing to Elsyan.
okay.
Yeah.
That's a 26 to hit you, Sasha.
That's fine. It hits. I don't care.
Okay, so
That
I have 19 hit
is... You have 19 hit points. That's 21 points of slashing damage to you, Sasha.
Alright.
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw to keep on concentrating with a regular roll, because with Mage Slayer you would make it a disadvantage, plus Warcaster is a regular roll.
I don't mind. I don't care about my blood shell because, quite frankly,
Yeah, we'll have to see. That's
nope,
a fail.
it fails.
So-
And I get insta healed for a crap ton of damage. So give me a second.
What's your remaining temporary hit points?
67.
So you would be healed for
34.
So you'd be healed for 34 from your current hit points. Yeah.
105. Alright, I'm cool.
And the show ends. Alright.
Oh, you made a big fucking mistake, you little shitbag.
So, Elsyan, you
Yes.
go down, then you get back up again, but you are still prone from falling over. And
That's fine.
as a legendary action,
I am obviously in true Elsyan form with taking my prime position.
the Fleshmaster is going to use its 2 legendary actions to use Flurry Strike. As everybody's forgotten about Rook.
Okay,
No,
wait,
he's
sorry, I
gonna make
forgot he was
2
unconscious. Shoot,
You've
like,
declared it
1
now.
point of healing over to Jamie.
Harlan,
Harlan, you've declared it. I'm making 2 attacks, regular rolls against Rook. Okay,
Rook, I'm
regular
sorry,
roll number
but
1
you-
is a natural 1,
Thank
and regular
fuck.
roll number 2 is a 30 to hit. So
Yeah,
Rook,
that hits.
it's in melee, it's an auto critical hit in terms of death saving throws because of the...
But he's still wearing his
base.
armor, so it's no longer a critical
Still wearing
hit.
his armor, so he's resistant to it, so you fail 1 death save.
Okay, I am now on 2 death saving throws.
You're
Don't
fine,
worry,
you're
I'll,
fine.
I'll save you.
Oh god.
Okay. End of Elsyan's turn. Bern and Sasha, it is your turn.
Okay, so first things, I'm going to be using life transference again, and yeeting health into Jamie.
Go ahead and roll the 5d8.
It's 4d8
Oh yeah,
for
48,
life
sorry.
transference.
Okay, you take
Okay,
24 damage. Jamie
24
or
damage,
Rook, you go up to
48.
48. Keep your death saving throws.
Right.
And I'd like to say, I'm still not bloodied.
That's fine.
I am, however, running out of spell slots very quickly.
Okay.
I'm already out.
Is that your turn, Sasha?
I still have a bonus action, which I can't do anything with. So, yes, that's kind of my turn. I don't know. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna move. Because the flesh golem's dead now, right?
No, it's still up.
Wait, it's still up.
It's taking on 1
he's
HP because he's taking damage for it.
Any hit points, any damage he takes gets taken by the Skeleton Lord.
Oh Christ.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, speak.
I can't cast any spells. I've already used spells. Let me look in my inventory. I'm sure I have a just one more.
What do you want?
I have a greater healing potion left. I'm going to chug a
He used a legendary action, so he gets healed for 1d6. He healed for 1 hit point, 2 HP. Yeah. Yeah. I doubled his hit points. Let's do this.
Is it an action to use Lumos Maxima?
Yes.
Bugger. Okay,
Also,
I'm just
you've
gonna
already used it today.
I'm just gonna chug a greater healing potion.
You've also already used it today because you used it when you were crossing the.
Yeah,
leap of
yeah,
faith.
I forgot. Sorry.
Bonus action, chug a healing potion.
Is this guy still raging?
Yes. Yeah. Of course he is.
Okay.
He's
so
raging until his
4d4
master
plus-
says otherwise.
Yeah.
Could I? Well, I'm stealing your D4.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Bern.
8.
Hmm.
Not concentrating on it.
We haven't tested force damage against this thing, right?
Oh,
Not yet.
wait a moment.
No, still
No,
haven't got a
sorry.
chance.
Bern, sorry. Before the end of your turn, you cast life transference, didn't you, Harlan?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This book destroys itself, casting life transference on the golem.
Why?
How much health can it possibly
Okay.
give?
The
Wait,
golem-
we're going on the same turn, so the
You are, yes. However, when he casts the spell as a reaction, the book mirrors the spell, casting it on the golem
the end of it?
as a reaction. The golem heals for 40 hit points.
Wait, does this count as the Skullmaster's reaction?
No. This is the Lair's first reaction out of the remaining 3 that it now has.
Penis.
It mirrors the spell. Okay, fuck. That's changed my mind.
Yeah, up to now it couldn't see any of this stuff, so... Cloud kill. But...
Fuck. Looking at my character sheet and be like, nah, I can't use any of this. um. Yeah. I don't know. Seems I'll have to just. Yeah, that's not worth it. I don't want these guys launching spells on us, so I'm just gonna go attack it again.
Okay, go ahead and make the attack roll with advantage. There's a crit.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yep. Double.
Yeah, this double. This should be.
It's all of it, including the d6, so... This is
Huh?
with a +9.
No, because it does an extra 7 as well.
Have you not been doing that this entire time?
No, on a nat 20 it does 7 extra damage.
Oh, okay, so it's +16. So that would be 42 up to 21. Because of rage. And next attack. Hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 17 plus 9.
24, half to
4 halved to 12. Okay. Nope, that's not.
I should give
12.
myself some bonus.
Okay. End of your turn. It is the Fleshmaster's turn.
Can't save.
Con save. Okay. This is magic, so advantage. That is a 21. Succeeds.
35.
35. That'll be 17 points of damage. That. He takes that much damage.
So it's back down to 1 HP.
Yep. And that is. That's that. Let's see. Now is the Fleshmaster. So with it being the Fleshmaster's turn, he is going to. First of all, he takes 3 points of lightning damage. Popping back up to 4. And I'm going to make my multi-attacks. I'm going to make... Yeah, he's going to make them all at Rook.
Poor Rook.
This thing does not like Rook.
He really has a grudge against it.
Well, regardless, you're immune to natural 20s. That's a 19 and a 20, so that hits.
Nice.
Next attack hits on 29. I should probably be rolling the damage for this just in case. That is 18 on the first hit,
Right.
followed by 18 on the second hit. Are you down yet?
No, give me a sec, hang on.
So 36 damage.
Moved over from my character sheet to someone else.
He had 48 health.
Oh, no, that's a minus 18.
You
I have 12.
Okay. The third attack that hits. That is a
Natural 2.
19 damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah.
Looks back down.
Look, if I'm getting above 25, I'm not bothered calling it out. I'm just saying because it's with advantage because he's prone. Okay. However, thankfully for your case, those other 2 attacks with advantage, where you were made unconscious, were 2 4s. So he does miss on that one with 16 to hit.
Okay.
Okay. End of the Fleshmaster's turn. Queglod, it is your turn.
My turn. Okay, so let me take stock of what's going on here at the moment. There's 3 books.
Yep.
That can recast our spells,
Correct.
possibly by destroying themselves, or that might have just been life transference. He's on about 1 HP, but can't go down until Big Daddy is destroyed.
Who, now that you can see him, he is looking very badly in.
He's looking badly injured, but it's difficult to attack him directly because mirror image. So it seems that the only good option is to attack the golem to kill him.
That is certainly an option.
I mean, I could try and destroy the books again, but that's a point.
I mean,
if they...
you get at least 3 hits from the Eldritch Blast, don't you?
Yeah, the books have still been doing damage, right?
Yeah.
So that's a point. I should take mine.
Which is
You
not
take
good
3
for the
points of
unconscious people.
lightning
that
damage.
Very
keep
bad for
happening.
Jamie, so that's actually a thing that we should try and deal with. Let me take my damage now while I'm still thinking. Okay.
What, should I be failing death saving throws every time I've had my go? But that gun actually have taken 2 more.
I've already accounted for that.
Oh, thank God for
So
that.
don't worry.
Okay.
I'm gonna say if you can get this one and this one, I can get Arachne to hit that one.
Okay.
because she can't see this one.
Yeah,
but
hit
she
one
can
of them
see
with the
everything
golem
too.
so I can see if he takes force damage.
Well, kind of can't.
How many spells does he have?
I have a slightly better way to test the golem for force damage if you're okay with that.
Yeah, sure.
Then Eldritch Blast. Okay. In which case I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. Trying to target the books.
Okay. Are you going to move forward one so they don't get any benefit from cover?
Yes, so that will.
Okay.
Yeah, that's set up. Yeah, I should have a straight shot.
Yep, you have a straight shot all in. So go ahead and roll me 3 attack rolls, please.
It's a +9 to hit.
So all of those hit.
And a +5 to damage, so minimum damage of 7.
Yep, so all of them go down. And do not get to react until the spell is cast. All 3 of the remaining books are destroyed. The floor is no longer electrified.
Okay.
Yay.
Until the lair uses
wants
that
to bet?
action next time.
Yeah, of course.
Which
I figured.
is number 1 on a pattern of 3, like all lairs, which is next turn. So.
Maybe it would have been smarter to leave 1 alive.
No, because it just adds 6.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
So if you'd left the
So
one
it's a
extended, it
very
would have gone
good
to
thing that
12.
I have been destroying these. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I feel somewhat vindicated. Right, bonus action, which I should have done last turn, but I forgot. I'm going to spend another spell slot to cast Spiritual Weapon.
There. Okay.
There.
I have a tile for this somewhere. There it is. Alright. That's 3d8 force damage, I believe, on attack.
I believe it's 2d8.
Oh yeah.
What
Sorry,
level
it's
is Spiritual
maximum.
Weapon?
It's 2nd, so it would go 2nd, 4th, 6th. So yeah, it would be 2d8.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me an attack roll with advantage then. Because of
Okay.
flanking.
2d8. And it's +9, and I believe his AC was 15.
Yep, that is correct.
So hopefully this should at least hit.
Yep, that hits, doing 8,
8 plus 5.
5, so 13 points of damage.
And that is force damage from my scythe trying to rip into him.
Yep, as the Raven Queen's scythe appears there in place, it curves down, cutting into the golem itself, carving through a lot of the energy being transferred as you watch a beam of energy strike at the headmaster's form. Okay.
Both of them take it?
They both take it. Is that your turn?
Okay. I guess so. I'll just ask how they're both looking. I mean, I'm assuming this guy is...
Golem's at 1, this guy's looking pretty hurt. He's not mega hurt, but he's hurt enough that it's an issue.
Yeah, well, I can't attack him directly, so this is the best I can do. So
okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Malcom.
Well, I am going to walk. Why is Elsyan laying down?
Because he's currently prone.
Because I went unconscious and now I'm back again.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. I'm going to use my action to give a normal healing potion to Rook.
Okay, go over, use your action, giving a normal healing potion. That's 2d4 plus 2. So go ahead and roll that. Bonus action. Actually, roll me a Constitution saving throw against poison for stench, as this is your first time.
No, that's a 9.
Nope. So you stop there and are incapacitated.
Alright, then I can't help Rook. Best of luck, Rook.
Cheers.
Your 3 companions. Tail attack
I
back.
tried.
Nope,
These-
I appreciate it.
These claw attack. Cocked. That is a natural 20. So claw attack is a natural 20. The other one, the bite attack, is a natural 18. That hits. Orm's tail attack, not with advantage because there's nothing to advantage. There's a natural 18 to hit, and the bite attack is a plus what?
For Orem,
Yes.
+8.
Plus 8, so that just misses on a 14. Bite attack, and then Arachne hits and hits.
Alright, Alright, so B got a natural 20 on claws,
On the claw attack, yep.
so
66. 24.
and then
Halved to 14.
2d6 for the bite for
Bite,
her.
yep. Being 13, halved 6.
Did Orem land any attack?
Orem
attacks?
landed tail, but not the bite.
Okay.
Failed to do so. Halved 4.
Remind me, mirror image, does that cancel out saving throws as well?
No, just attack rolls.
Just attack.
Arachne landed both of her hits, correct?
Yep.
D8, so 2d8, 2d6.
6. This is plus 6 total.
18.
24 halved 12. Okay. Headmaster is looking very wounded, but still alive. Okay.
That's
That
all I
is
could
the
do.
end of your turn. The lair activates. 6 more books appear around the room and electrify the floor. On the beginning of Rook's turn, as the electricity shoots through him, it strikes into Rook. Rook, you fail your last death saving throw. You are dead.
Oh.
As the rest of you
Okay.
watch as his form is electrified there in place, you watch as a last gasp of air as he falls to the floor, and you see the golem turn towards whoever's in the nearby vicinity.
Oh no.
Hey, Elsyan, you know that revivify stick you've got?
It is now the headmaster's turn.
I am aware of the revivify stick. I will be using said revivify stick if I get a chance.
Thank you.
Who has diamonds?
That might be a bit of a big.
I have diamonds. I can chuck as many diamonds as you like at you.
It's not the quantity, it's the quality.
Okay, let's.
I've got 10 rounds. I can do this.
Yeah. Okay. I got nothing.
You've established that the energy of the ravine is not present here.
I know.
Just making sure.
Don't worry, I know. I'm the one who invented this. Okay. Well, he's got no 7th level spell left. Used his 6th, didn't he? Yes,
Yep.
he used his 6th already. And used one of his 5th. So he could 5th.
Please don't.
That's a good point. He 5th again.
Can he not?
I can cloud kill again.
Can you not?
But better you can do.
I am so gonna Psychic Inquisition this fucker.
Fine, I have an idea.
70-10 coming right at him.
I'm going to use.
I mean, maybe do it right at the golem.
Let's
'cause
do that.
it's
He
got shy
can't.
intelligence.
Could use Cloud Kill. Golem's immune to it. Yeah, it's the best thing he can do. Cloud Kill it is. As he draws back, firing another Cloud Kill. He's going to try and get everybody in this one.
Motherfucker.
There we go. I would like everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Advantage on you, Sasha, because this is poison.
I'm aware. I just fucking hate it. Alright,
fuck's sake, that was
that's
a
a
great.
23, which I know succeeds.
Yep, that's fine.
25 on me.
Fuck this.
Fail.
25.
Okay,
good.
that's a 21.
So, in terms of damage, Bern, you take 11. Queglod, you take 11. What was yours, Queglod?
Hmm?
What was your save?
My save was 21.
Okay, so you take 11 points of poison damage. Sasha, you take 11 as well.
No, I don't.
You take half, so you take 5. Elsyan, you got a 3, you said?
Yep.
So you take 22 points of poison damage.
I am unconscious.
Okay. What was yours, Malcom?
The DC was 19, correct?
Correct.
For this. The only one that succeeded was Arachne.
Okay. So you, Aurum, and B take 22 points of poison damage, and Arachne takes half, which is 11, but halved again because she's resistant to fire. Is anybody unconscious because of that?
No.
22, right?
Yep.
Well, obviously me, but
Yeah. 30. Let me just double check and see if anybody does get
Is
anything.
there staircases here? Or
Yes,
was...
there are.
No. Nobody of mine go down.
Okay. Concentration check from you then, Malcolm, for your stuff there.
Yeah.
That is that. That is his turn. Elsyan, at the beginning of your turn, you would take poison damage, so you fail one death saving throw automatically
Yay.
as a result of taking damage, and then you make another one as a portion of your turn.
And Arachne takes how much damage? 11?
Arachne was 11, half to 5 because she's resistant. I presume.
Yes.
Okay.
13. I
That's a
did
pass.
not fail.
Okay, so you got one pass, one fail.
Yay.
Bern and Sasha, it is your turn. Make me Constitution saving throws at the top of your turn.
Why? I don't
Because
need
you're
to
in
take
Cloud
them.
Kill.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
right.
It's every turn.
Not 20. I got not 24.
Okay. So you take 11 points of poison damage.
I'm cool.
So you take 11 points of poison damage, half to 5. And you are both blinded currently.
Yep.
So
Can I not move this way?
you can, but I will need you to make a survival check for me, please.
Oh, motherfucker. No, it wouldn't have saved me. It wouldn't have saved me.
Because perception relying on sight is impossible because you're blinded, and therefore you will need to make a perception check to, or a survival check to escape.
Alright. This is the only thing I can do. I hope it succeeds.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna roll survival.
Total?
Survival, just a 16.
Okay. Reaching out with your hands, you figure out where you are in the bookshelf wise. You can either go forward or back. Okay, that takes you.
Now I
5
can
feet.
see this, right?
Yep.
So I can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can
Yep.
I see him?
You'll have half cover because of the
Subtle.
banister.
I don't care. Subtle spell. Dexterity saving throw.
What are you casting?
Disintegrate.
What
Subtle
level,
spell, by the way.
what level spell is that?
6.
6th.
Please don't tell me it gets fucking nullified. It doesn't. Subtle spell, so
I
no
know.
somatic or verbal.
I know.
We're fine. We're fine. We're not gonna die.
So, He doesn't have advantage because he doesn't have that. So he fails the dexterity saving throw. So he uses a legendary resistance to pass it, and because of evasion, he takes no damage. As you use disintegrate, firing the beam at him, you watch as one of the heads opens. Like, look out! And you watch as he dodges out the way as the disintegrate shoots past him into the back wall. You watch as the disintegrate usually would dig a hole through the wall, hits the wall, and dispels. The walls in this place, along with a lot of its objects, seem to be resistant or immune to any particular types of magic.
Sucks for that carpet, though.
Yeah,
How high
well.
does this cloud kill go?
It's 10 foot high. If you're talking about the cloud kill, it is a 20-foot radius, so it would encompass the entire top portion of the room.
Okay, so it would encompass literally the entire thing. Like,
It
how
would
high
encompass
does it go?
it would encompass everything. The
So
only
it
thing
would go to the roof.
it would go to the ceiling.
So there's no way to see this guy.
No. The only thing you could probably see would probably be the back end of Arachne. Because she's technically here.
Yeah.
Just left her here because otherwise it becomes... That's fine, actually.
Yeah, that works.
That works. I'm surprised that...
Hold on, hold on. Oh, I hate this guy so fucking much.
This is not feeling good.
I'm not feeling good, mister.
Mr. Sasha.
Don't talk to Sasha. I'm not feeling good, Mrs. Queglod. I've forgotten Queglod's last name.
Prill.
Prill.
Well.
Mrs. Prill.
Oh no. Yeah, let's face it. Elsyan's more of a Doctor Strange than he is a Spider-Man. Doctor Strange before he had his epiphany, so the arrogant arsehole.
Is that your turn, Bern?
Before he had his epiphany, but after he got his cape.
Yes.
And Sasha, it's currently your turn as well, if you wanted to do anything.
Alright. All I've got is... I've not got much, if I'm honest.
Wait, knowing that he's grappled and he was directly here and hasn't moved. Like a straight
Okay.
shot here. Would
Yeah.
it be hard or not?
If it requires a single point, or it requires you to see the target, you cannot. If you're making an attack roll, you used subtle spell, so you used your action to cast Disintegrate. So you only have your bonus action.
I know, don't worry. I'm just asking.
And if you're trying to do a quickened action spell aiming at a target, if it requires you to see on them, then no. If it's an attack roll, he has total cover, so you will not be able to. Actually, no, he'd have 3/4 cover, so you could, but you'd also have disadvantage because you can't see him.
Okay, Chris, I don't know if this will work. We haven't really tried it, so who knows if it'll work at all. I'm going to shove my hand forward into the fucker, into the flesh golem, and I am going to be using a second level inflict wounds.
Go ahead and roll me an attack roll with disadvantage, as you are blinded.
All right. Okay. Let's give this a go. Oh. It's a +9 to hit.
Okay. +9 to hit. That is a 14, and just misses.
Oh, motherfucker.
Bern?
Wait, I just... I tried my best. And with my bonus action... At this point, I guess I just fucking cry.
You're not sure whether it's the pain, the sadness, or the cloud kill that's causing it, but your eyes begin to water.
No, obviously, it's the thought of potentially losing Elsyan.
Yes, of course.
I'm sorry, Atoran. I think I might have failed you.
He's based off of the Skull Lord. The Skull Lord has no HP, and it's a high CR creature because it has evasion and a bunch of other cheap tricks.
Why does he have evasion?
Because it's literally a creature based on cheap tricks.
Yep.
It
Not
is-
even
it's
kidding.
utter-
I
is
hate
utter
evasion.
bullshit. And Chris kind of said, I hate that you've used them.
I had.
That's why I said I was scared of
This,
his
this is coming from someone that used Invisible Stalkers today, so
Against
you
his
know it's
party.
bullshit.
Yeah, I know it is. Look.
And kidnapped the sorcerer. But anyway.
Well, hey, look. I've taken Rook. If I take out Elsyan, things will become difficult because you might have to make a choice.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Because I
Elsyan.
can't remember how many. Wow. I can't remember how many diamonds you have.
No.
So.
Honestly, if this is where Elsyan dies, so be it. But seriously, save Elsyan, otherwise I'm gonna play Noblin, and no one wants that, especially my
I love Noblin.
There's also something that you've forgotten, well, about what happens if Elsyan dies.
Yeah. I don't
that
want
sucks.
Elsyan to die.
Oh, does that still last? If I was.
If you die, the apparition of your mum appears.
Oh shit. Elsyan can't die. Sorry, Rook.
Wait, what? I have clearly forgotten something.
Remember near the beginning of the campaign, where the reason your memories were wiped was because your mother was trying to take over each of your forms using psionics. To reject this, you had to wipe yours and your party's minds of the events to discard and destroy the seeds. But it failed because you remembered too much. As a result, the seeds survived, and you discovered this when you died in the arena that one time. When all of you died, you discovered the seeds were still inside of your mind, and if any of you were to die without being revivified, after a minute, an apparition of your mother would appear.
Yeah, okay. Do what you will, guys. If you kill me, if I die, good luck.
It's a shitty situation, because if
Sorry,
Rook dies, you can't kill Prince of Blood.
One dies there.
I mean, Rook is dead.
True. If
If he dies permanently.
What are you doing?
Where would I need to stand to do it like that? Oh, wait, fuck. No.
To do what? Cone of Cold? And freeze
Yeah.
Rook?
No, not Rook here.
He's already dead. It doesn't matter what we do to him.
I mean,
I
we
mean,
need
is
to
he
leave his
frozen?
body mostly intact.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. If he's frozen, oh my god, am
If
I the only
he's-
one that knows Revivify?
I discussed this with Jamie the other day for the event when this would come up, because we were looking at some high-level spells. If you freeze someone with Cone of Cold, it freezes them solid into a statue. This means you can't touch them for Revivify, because it doesn't say it extends the timer for the Revivify. So it means that you'd have to thaw them out before you can even attempt to Revivify on the target.
Oh.
You're the only one with a Revivify right now.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think they have any third level spell slots left.
Arachne, is she on the ceiling or how?
She's on the wall there.
On the wall.
I
Can
can
this
I'd
go
like to
under?
remind you,
turn comes
Elsyan
around,
is
but-
not dead yet.
Just
Exactly.
unconscious.
He's just unconscious.
Yeah.
Rook
Can I
is
shoot
dead.
under?
With what?
Cone of Cold.
If you're firing Cone of Cold, if you want to hit the Skull Lord, you're going to have to hit Arachne.
And she can't take a hit.
No, I don't want to hit this call. I want to hit this fucker.
With the Cone of
You
Cold.
have to hit somebody.
You will again hit Arachne and you'll be able to hit that guy, but you can't aim because Arachne's a large creature. She's on the wall of this place and he's about a little bit above it. So with her
That's
height
why-
added, she's large enough to be hit if you want to hit either of these with Cone of Cold.
Okay, so I can't just aim it at the floor and shoot it.
Look,
No.
I don't want to say this, but if the choice is between Arachne and all of us dying,
You can revivify Arachne, right? Because there's actually
If
nothing
she's
else.
frozen, I can't.
If you freeze Arachne, it will take more than a minute to thaw her and she will die.
Oh!
it's your choice, Infernal.
Your
Yeah.
turn.
It's your turn. This is as your bonus action using, I'm going to assume, Quicken Spell. What do you want to try? So cast a spell this turn, so you can't cast another one.
I can if I switch to 4
Form
Scholar.
Okay.
I'm not switching it. I'm thinking. Hold on. But there's the only thing I can do.
I'll say you've taken quite a while on this turn.
Yeah, I know. What's the range of fireball?
150 feet.
No, I mean the AoE.
Oh, a 20-foot radius, like the one that you've currently got, like I've got here.
It's the same one as this.
Yep.
I mean, see if there's literally anywhere you can shoot it.
The only place that you could shoot it where you would hit both would be there. It would hit Arachne if you wanted to hit the Fleshmaster, or it would hit B if you wanted to hit the Fleshmaster.
Can B take a hit?
What would you prefer?
Honestly, they're both on low HP. B's on 25, Arachne's on 22.
I think we need to come to the realization that we're not getting out of this without something or someone dying.
Pick one. That's all I can say to you, I'm sorry.
Just do it. Whichever one, doesn't matter.
Just remember, I am the only one that can revivify, and do you know what I fucking do with my mum? I'll tell my mum on you. I'm kidding, of course.
Alright. Yeah, I'll put it this way, I guess.
The one that gets B?
That one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm casting it at 5th level.
Okay. You cast it at 5th level, you throw the fireball up, you watch as it hits that greenish sphere, and it dissipates.
It's an area of a...
It is. But unfortunately, regardless. Okay. The fireball fails to go off. In that moment of frustration, you watch as the Flesh Master turns, seeing the very wounded foes around it, and seeing the rather unwounded Sasha.
Con save.
Con save.
Con save.
Am I making the con save? Is it making the con save?
That is a 8. Or there's a 10. It fails. It's got 1 HP. The Headmaster will not take the damage for it, so it dies.
Oh. What was it making a con save for again?
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Still on top of it.
Still on top of it. Yep, indeed.
Wait. Has this... so has Cloudkill disappeared now? Because you said
No.
he saw
No,
me.
it's still there.
It's still there. He refused to take the damage for that, so that thing collapses.
Well then, in that case, he doesn't see me, so he can't have seen me.
Well, no, it was the Fleshmaster that was going to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Queglod, your turn. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
God.
Please, somebody fucking kill this guy. I don't care anymore. Just, I'm tired.
I wish I could, but the evasion has to be a skill.
Why? That's the second time today that's happened.
Total?
It's 17.
That is 20 points of poison damage.
Jeebus.
Are you still up?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm still up. I'm not doing good, but I'm still up.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what's going on there. I guess I really have no choice. I'm going to use my last spell slot to cast.
Remember
Just
your
Minor Knit's the one that will max heal.
Yeah, Minor Knit will double up.
Yep,
So
double up.
that's the one I'm going to use.
Okay. I will say, because you are blinded by this, you will spend your entire movement going down onto your knees to find Elsyan.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
Okay. You root
Whatever.
around on the floor, trying to feel for Elsyan as you hear him go down. You finally grab onto what feels to be his leg, As you grab onto it, you release the minor nit. Now, do you want to double the roll itself, or do you want to roll twice?
I'd say double the
dunno,
roll.
just
Just if you fuck up, you're gonna fuck up. It's whether you want the average or whether you want to gamble, I guess.
I mean, rolling more dice has a higher possibility of closing in on
That's
the
true.
average.
Just pick one. Don't agonize over it. I just
Yeah,
need to get
I'll
up.
roll double dice.
Okay,
So
double
can you
dice.
give me 8 more d6s?
Oh, it's d6s.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out if it's worth it.
8, so 10d6.
Yeah, 10d6.
So 10d6 plus 5 healing towards you, Elsyan.
I don't suppose the plus 5 doubles as well, does it?
Does
It says
say-
it says in my spell description the healing doubles.
So we will double the
but-
5 as well then.
Okay, so plus 10. Then.
Plus 10, so
The
Elsyan, you are healed by
40.
42. Do you
I
want to-
live.
Okay. Okay, that's something.
I now have 42 hit points.
And you
Um,
now, everyone, we just need to get this fucking cloud kill gone so Elsyan can get over to Rook, bring him back to life, and we can go home.
right. Well, I mean, that's all my spell slots, but spiritual weapon's still up.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what the rules are for line of sight, but I know. I mean, he hasn't been
Both
moving,
of them
so I
hasn't
should be able to
moved,
send.
so
Yeah,
it's
I should be able to
like
send it to
general
where he
direction-wise.
was.
Okay. You
Right.
use a bonus action to move the spiritual weapon in. As it moves into the
Yep.
area, it fizzles out and disappears.
Fuck my life, Chris.
You figure out
Fifth level or lower, can't enter.
5th level or lower cannot enter it. Doesn't matter if you upcast.
I'm gonna cast it at
Wait.
fifth level anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck me, I guess.
Okay,
Fifth
then.
level spell slots.
Elsyan, keep in
Jesus
mind
Christ.
this will include Elsyan stuff, but his going to 9 psi points took it to 6th level, which was enough to go through.
Fuck, that's 2 turns. Oh, fuck. Well, okay.
Yeah, I hope you're gonna start your next turn by moving out of Cloud Kill because
yes.
you're gonna lose like all of that healing. I'm on
Okay,
like 32,
Okay,
so I'm
right.
Be
Crabby,
close
there's a
down.
space right next to me. That
Yeah, I
just
know,
burns
I know.
out.
But you need to get to. Oh, fuck,
Yeah,
I can't even.
calm
We
down
can't-
about Rook.
Okay. End of Queglod's turn. It is Fang's turn.
Fang, please, pull something out your ass!
Do it
He
again.
can't see. He's
Fang
Yeah.
can't see. He can hear what's going on, but he can't see what's going on.
Bang, please.
He doesn't have any spells that will help. He doesn't have a dispel magic. He doesn't have anything, so he's.
Does he have any items?
His potions require him to have line of sight. Doesn't have any currently, so
Any wind stuff?
no. He could flap, but it's not going to help. He'll be in the cloud
He's
kill
gonna
next
flap
turn.
the smoke kill away.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So end of his turn. Malcolm.
What if we just
Start of your
push
turn.
the
Please
cloud
make
kill
Constitution
over?
saving throws, please. For you,
Yep.
Arachne, Orem, and V. Starting with you.
Fail.
Fail. Arachne.
Fail.
Fail.
Succeed for
Orem
Aura.
succeeds. And B. Let's see. Total?
That is a fail.
That's a fail.
18.
That is 21 points of poison damage to those who failed, which is you, V, and Arachne, but Arachne takes half, going down to 10. 10 points of damage. And Orem takes 10 as well. So I need you to make I need you to make a concentration check for your moonbeam.
B takes 21.
Yep.
And I took 21.
So he didn't use legendary resistance on the Elsyan.
He couldn't. He succeeded.
succeed.
Does his thing block all magical effects, or if it deals insta damage, will that still go through?
In what terms?
Heat metal causes insta damage rather than requiring a roll or anything.
The spell would fizzle before it came into effect.
It doesn't go through.
Yeah.
So-
It's a fail.
So you fail on the. Wait. Be a DC 10, so succeed. Don't
It's. Oh wait. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah.
you? Yeah, it's fine. So,
I thought it was one low, one number less.
what would you like to do?
I would like to try and make a survival check to get out.
Okay, go ahead and do so.
It should be a +9.
Okay.
Okay.
Natural 20. With your natural senses, your keen sense, you you kind of listen around. You can hear the shifting of feet, the moving of individuals. You know where everybody is on this battlefield, and you know who is alive and who's not.
Okay. Alright. Then I would like to.
You've got to. Oh no, wait, he's dead, isn't he? Fuck.
Yeah, he is. I would like to give the order to Arachne, Orm, and B to immediately go after him, since I know exactly where he is.
Okay. I will say spending your action and your bonus action to give more detailed orders. Go ahead
Yep.
and roll me a survival check with advantage for all three of them. This will be separate rolls for each of them. So start with Arachne.
Okay. Another natural 20.
So Arachne makes it within range. Orm.
B. Yep, Orm.
Orm next.
Another natural 20.
B.
What the fuck?
Another. Oh no! It was obvious.
So close.
It was so close.
Total.
For B, give me one sec. Yeah, B. Survival. That's 11.
B is still rather confused. Flying around, she manages to leave it, but she spends most of her movement flying up into the air trying to escape upwards before realizing she's stuck against the ceiling. She eventually appears out here, and she can't go anywhere else, as she spends her action doing.
Okay.
You leave as well.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm
you
definitely-
leave, I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah, and on my way past, I'm gonna kind of like, since I know that
Sasha's there.
Sasha's there, I'm just gonna poke her on the shoulder, and then hoping she looked, point in a random direction that's out.
Okay. Being blinded, she doesn't see, but try your best.
I tried to help.
You try to help.
I tried.
In this moment, as this occurs, Orem actually has to go out this way because she is frightened and cannot get closer to him.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's still going on.
So, 2 attacks from Arachne. Go ahead and roll them.
Alright, 2 attacks from Arachne. Just roll them at the same time.
Totals on the hits.
19 and 20.
19
She has a
and
plus
the,
10 to hit.
the 19 and the 20 both hit. And
Alright.
as he has 2 HP, Arachne moves up. He goes, well,
Thank you very much.
this was fun. Good luck in the future, all! And there is a snapping sound as you hear the skull crushed, as he is dead. With the failing of his concentration, this disappears, and you are immediately relieved.
Elsyan!
But
Hold
But-
on, Harlan. Let Chris finish.
that is Malcolm's turn. It is the Lair's turn.
I swear to God, Chris.
The books persist. With their master gone, they do not cast further spells as they would this time. they have nothing to work off of. But they are still doing 6 lightning damage until they are destroyed. Rook's turn skipped, Headmaster's turn skipped. Elsyan, you take 6 points of lightning damage.
Don't care. Okay. God, I've got to get up. How much is it to get up?
Half your movement.
Half my movement. You know, that's more than fine. I can get... how far away am I? Please,
The books, as I'm currently saying, are on one of each of these bookshelves, as they were before.
Yeah,
So
I don't care about the books. The books are not my concern. 1,
Oh, okay.
3, 4. That is
Wait, no.
20 feet.
If you bring Jamie back to life and then he goes under again, that means he's gonna. We don't have the possibility of it. We need to take out the books and then.
How
kill
long does
Jamie.
Revivify take?
No, it's a minute. We have a minute to bring him up.
You have a minute
We
to
have a
bring him
minute to
up.
bring up.
Oh, well,
How long has he been down for?
He's been
About
down for 2 rounds.
So 12
So we've
seconds.
got 8 more
Just-
rounds.
Okay.
You've got 8 more rounds. I'm just
So
need
good.
to know who is on the lowest HP at the moment.
Not me.
Malcolm?
That would probably be.
What's Orm and Arachne's hit point?
They're on the top thing over there.
Or it doesn't matter. It affects what they're
It
doing.
doesn't matter, it affects him
Oh
too.
god.
Orum's on 2. B's. Arachne's on 11.
Okay. So, you have to destroy all of the books before Malcolm's next turn. Going through this logically, Elsyan, you'd be able to use a sword swing at one of them. Assuming you
Oh,
don't miss, you'd be
please.
fine.
Actually, wait. Do these books... can I use psychic stuff on these books?
No. They are inanimate objects, unfortunately.
Motherfucker. Okay, well... And how many hit points do they have each?
Wait, where
5.
are they? I
5.
can't see them.
Yeah, I haven't spawned them in because I didn't care about them.
They're on the bookshelves.
Right, okay. When do they activate again? Remind
They
me.
would activate
On
on
every
the
turn.
beginning of each turn. So, you would kill 1. Bern, you'd take 5 points of lightning damage, so go ahead and do so.
Just...
69.
Nice. On
I
your
didn't-
turn,
Okay, Chris, I didn't say
I
what I
can
was
take that
doing,
too.
for starters.
I know,
Can
but
we actually do my
it's
turn?
past 10 o'clock and I want to get through this.
Fucking hell.
So you kill 1, Bern, you'd kill 2 after taking 5 damage. Sasha, you'd take 3 points of lightning damage. And you've got 1 attack.
Right.
You'd be able to kill another 1.
Yeah.
And then at that point,
Queglod has to be attacked.
Queglod would have the remaining
Yeah.
3 covered. So Queglod, you just take 2
Wait,
damage.
no, I can also use a spiritual weapon to get another one.
Okay, so Queglod, you take 1 point of damage, and Sasha, you use a 2nd level spell slot to spiritual weapon. Okay. As the books are taken care of, the area diffused of the situation. Rook lies limp on the floor, his armor mildly sizzling as his corpse has been burning inside of there with the the lightning damage.
Elsyan, I just throw
Diamonds.
loose diamonds. I bring out loose diamonds.
Okay.
300 GP.
Don't
ones.
just throw them at me, you fucking...
I'm
Uh,
not throwing them at you. I'm holding them out to you.
You pass him the diamonds. In the moment as you are held in this moment, you...
Please.
Oh, one.
Please, Chris.
I'm good. As you're held there in this moment, you have the Revivify ready. You know that the how the Revivify spell works. I would like to ask, how is everybody contributing, or how are people contributing? I need 3 checks.
I can do one of them.
I am praying to a Turan, and I am begging Rook to be okay and come back.
I would like to appeal to End directly
And I would like to speak to him directly.
to extend my I mean, as a Raven, I have some special privileges, and I'd like
Okay.
to ask permission for them to be extended to Rook.
As Elsyan is the one casting, Elsyan has to do at least one of these. So, out of you 3, who is going to back off from that?
I guess I'll back off.
Okay.
Elsyan.
I
Okay.
have no gods to.
So,
Elsyan will do this bullshit to someone. To the mask.
okay. So,
Passing them off for a favour, that's no.
how are you what are you giving to appease to this skill check? And
What do you want from us, Chris? It's doing a fucking spell.
I know.
Oops.
So what skill or resource are you using for this?
The diamonds. It's a spell. We cast the spell because there isn't anything else to it.
I know, and I've done this before, and I've told you how
Just-
the Revivifiers
You
work.
need to say something to
I don't
help
know.
with the fucking spell.
Okay.
Logic, intelligence, something, please.
You know what?
I know it's
Okay.
late.
To give you time for this, we'll end the session there,
No, we'll get this done.
and this will give you time to think about it over next week. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.